Boom. Welcome back to the waviest podcast in the UK.
The waviest.
Real talk, true stories.
The realest.
The best in the business.
The best.
The barbershop's best.
Yeah, barbershop's best.
The council estate's favourite.
They love it.
From north to west.
Yeah, go
today.
Yeah.
Harringay in the building.
Harringay.
Real north. Real north. Man said he's north.
North.
Yeah,
You get me.
The prisons pod. Allegedly. That's what they're saying, man. Yeah, bro. Man's getting
It's going down on the wing.
saying that's getting them through their sentence of that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, we're going down on
And
the
me,
wing.
I'm still the unbiased tyrant. Yeah? Round table
Yeah.
with the real take for the hood and the real to relate. Mr. I said it. No edit. It is what it is.
You know what's funny?
Trust me.
The intros are getting better. I'm still thinking of that one.
Yeah, you still ain't got one?
God
damn.
I know, cuz.
Shit, bro. Do you know what it is, bro? Podcasting, you know this Flash, man. People, they like to say their take, and then when someone talks about them, get all shirty and defensive and that. You know what I mean? But we don't edit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you said it, you said it.
Yeah.
Say it with chest.
It is what it is. You get me? Real talk, true stories, man.
Real talk.
As we saying, bro, happy belated birthday, man.
Oh.
More life, man. My guy, you know.
belated,
Come on,
man.
man.
Bro.
Bless.
You know what I'm
Nah,
trying
man.
to say? How you been, bro?
It's been a good week. I can't lie. It's been a very, very good week.
Sunny, man.
Oh, trust me. I'll be real. The sun comes out for man on birthdays, so
Yeah.
I can't lie. It's been,
April.
Yeah, it's at
My
the start.
birthday
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We was outside yesterday as well, man.
Trust me, Lena.
Box Park. Lito's birthday, man. Reggae
trust.
day rave. Mad thing, bro. I don't really go to places like that, but
No, it was good, man.
we
It was
pulled
good.
up
It was
properly.
good.
Yeah, nah, but you know, like Box Park and that, I don't know, man. It's a bit too.
I don't really go box park
Yeah.
often either. Like,
What,
I think
you
that's
come
like the
up?
first event.
Yeah, I feel like, you know what it what's that White's tune? We don't mix and mingle. It's a bit mixy and a bit mingly.
Yeah, we don't mix them.
That's
Yeah.
the video box part, though, innit?
Yeah, but it's a bit too mingly. Like, you know, like I don't mind stepping out to a function where it's like, classy and that.
Yeah.
You know the ones we back at.
You know, the Trent Park.
Yeah. With the-
Even those got a bit too common after.
They did, bro.
Man said Trent Park.
Yeah.
They did.
So
Nah, they did.
everyone's getting
They got a bit
invited.
too
Bro.
common.
Me and Pabs, we were probably pretty well known for Rose LP.
Yeah.
Drink of choice. Yeah, man.
choice,
Bottle in the
yeah.
bar. You can't really
Bottle
do
in
that
the
in Box
bar.
Bar. They take the bottle off you after you buy it and pour it in a fucking plastic cup.
It's no point, man.
Might as well not buy the bottle.
Yeah, might as well.
Must drink.
You're actually better off.
That's exactly what it is.
Actually,
That's how you
actually
know you're in
better
the wrong
off.
place, bro.
Yeah,
Because man are all
true.
pre-predicting that
Yeah.
man's gonna get bottled. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Mm.
But nah, it was good though. It was alright still. I can't lie. The DJs done their thing and that, man.
No, music
You
was
get
lit,
me?
man.
Yeah, it's
Definitely
proper
was.
still. But yeah, man. Do you know what? Talking to the prisons pod, yeah. I want to start off today's topic on rappers in jail.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna get into after the intros properly. I'm thinking that's the best
Yeah,
place to
man,
start
yeah,
after
they
we
get
say
the
that.
segue in.
But to my far left,
Yes.
very special guest,
Very, very special.
the Wonder Kid.
Hey, I'm not a kid no more, you know.
Oh, so he's grown. So I'm grown now.
The kid's
Big man.
grown up
So he's
now.
grown now.
Mr. Red Carpet. Yeah? The hood's favourite, Mr. Block Report. Flashy Sillah in the building. Wagwan, bro. You saying, bro?
I'm good,
How you been, man?
Still,
Been alright?
Hey, man, I
Ain't
love
seen you for a
coming
while,
back
you know.
home, bro. This is my podcast home,
Yeah,
innit?
man.
I
Okay.
think this is the podcast I made the most appearances on.
Yeah, this is probably like the third, fourth time, isn't it?
Yeah, fourth, bro. Must be like
yeah,
fourth
easy.
time.
But it's like we link up and do a music review,
Yeah.
and we went mad with the first one.
I don't
That-
care,
that- that
bro.
one was- yeah, I know.
That one went mad,
That was
bro.
serious,
You know,
bro.
It is what it is, bro. But yeah, man, love for...
You get me?
back, man,
I said
still.
real talks, true
I know,
stories.
and this is why we done it like this today. To my left as well, another very special guest, friend of the show, family,
Innit?
Paper Pabs,
Come on.
aka the man, the myth, the legend,
Thank you.
AKA Bloodline.
Thank
Always,
you, thank
always.
you,
aka
thank you.
Pabby Wabby,
Too many AKAs.
aka AI,
AKA AI
AI
Pabby.
aka
Yeah.
everybody eats B.
Everybody eats B.
You see me?
Yeah.
But again, this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like the first time you came on the show
Yeah.
was when I was just hosting it on my own, and no one knew what podcast was yet. 2016.
Yeah.
That's
Raw,
great. Yeah,
man.
yeah.
First
I interviewed
one,
in
yeah.
2016.
Where did we do it here?
Across the road.
Across the
Yeah,
road.
yeah. That's
But
legendary.
that's what I'm saying. We
you
had bottle LP, remember? Chilling.
know?
Yeah.
Just
Talking
come on,
about life.
Come on.
Yeah, that was real.
Yeah.
Early.
Proper.
And then I feel like you've been on a few of the roundups and that for the yearly thing as well. So
Yeah,
man.
roundups as well.
Yeah, do you know what I'm trying to say? So good to have you back in the house, man.
Yeah, bro.
Boom. Bruv, you know what it is, yeah? I was watching some interviews yesterday while I was chilling and that on YouTube. But I was watching like American stuff, innit? You know, like how Big U and all that's got the indictment. The rolling 60s.
Crazy
and
right
that.
now.
It's peak for him right now, boy.
But in what though? You know what it is? The indictment includes podcasts as evidence.
Yeah.
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 Do you know how mad that is, bro? No jumper. Like,
Yeah.
So
bare
all
no
that,
jumper.
all that talking and that, man, I'm just exposing themselves. They even know.
Brick Baby and
Got them all
Loose Cannon.
indicted.
Yeah, they talk a lot.
Yeah.
And Whack.
But
But I
it's,
can't lie, the podcast thing, like, that's not fair though, man. Like, what am I supposed to do now? Like, if you're telling your stories, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, but there's telling your story and there's
doing too
No,
much.
but now everyone's saying it's snitching though. Now everyone, it's
no,
all of a
but
sudden
there's
it's snitching.
nah, but you know what it is? There's still a way to tell your story, innit?
Yeah.
Like even from like I said, when Flad was doing his thing, it still was considered like, yo, you're talking too much.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? If man starts
Officer Vlad.
indulging, like don't get twisted. You can say like, if you've been convicted, it's done and dusted.
then you can talk.
Yeah, talk on it. It's done and dusted. But man are talking about something they did yesterday and that. Do you know what I mean?
Man checking in and
pending
all that,
investigations. And man's like, yeah, like can't speak on it, but yeah, we was in there and did this and
Allegedly.
do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If it allegedly means anything.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like,
If it
obviously,
can save
I can't talk on the case, but allegedly, two man got shot in the head and I had the nine and it was with Broski. And they're like, bro, like, do you know what I mean?
Take
You know,
allegedly out, you just basically gave
Yeah,
a
you
full
just gave the whole
confession.
story.
Yeah.
Do you know where they all slip up as well? They say they can't talk in it, like that.
Yeah.
And then when someone on the other side of the table goes, nah, you lying, man. They go, how I was there.
Yeah.
And now you fell for the bait. Like now you're definitely
You put yourself
that
there.
was a statement.
Yeah, Trust me.
Yeah.
And I was the
But
one
we
that
got
called
that
him
in
to
the
get him
UK
done.
though, because flipping what Chronic on RTM.
Yeah.
That no, there's no allegedly.
Yeah, he's saying there's no allegedly with him.
Bro, that's what,
all.
so what? It's happening worldwide, bro. Yeah. You get me? Gangsterism, fam. That's what.
Yeah,
man are
but
on.
do you know what the maddest thing is? Yeah?
Glorifying it.
Big up Chronic, yeah? We had a
Yeah.
good episode with Chronic, Ning.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Right.
you see, Brick Baby.
Yeah.
Oh, he crashed out.
Yeah,
Straight
that's
crash.
that's different. That's what I'm trying to say. He crashed. He said to Luce, he said I've got more bodies than you've got squabbles.
Yeah.
On camera, bro.
Yeah.
Man said I've got more bodies than you've got squabbles, bro.
So that man making
That's
man even want
different
to
to-
look into it. 'cause
that's
obviously,
different to say it
if he
back
ain't been
in the
dick for
day.
everybody.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
If he ain't been dick for everybody, now you got to wonder what other bodies could you be
Madness,
linked
bro.
to?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He's never served time for a body.
That's what I'm saying. So now man are even looking at him now, connection into other stuff that
Yeah.
they never had no link before until you started chatting.
I think enough of these men are high though when they're talking. That.
Yeah,
Of course
yeah.
they're
That's
high,
the
bro.
thing, bro. It's the drugs, bro.
Talking. It's like truth, innit?
He looks like a bit of a fiend at times.
Brick Baby.
Yeah.
100%,
100%,
I
bro.
feel like all of them man over there are fiends,
He
bro.
looks
Bro,
like
they
a
slap
clean
that
fiend.
lead, bro. Too much lead, the molly,
Fentanyl,
perks.
all of that.
Yeah. Fentanyl
Pop
thing's
perks
mad.
like it's nothing. They'll just pop it and go on an interview.
But they're
and just
sniffing
be
it now,
tweaking
innit?
out.
They're sniffing it. They're doing that thing where they break it down and the fentanyl thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
they're
what's his
getting-
name?
see, they're
Bloodhound
getting
Jeff.
all-
He sniffed it on that DJU interview in the middle of the interview. Went
Yeah,
viral.
mad.
They broke down the perkies or whatever and just
But even
sniffed
them
it.
man's loud out there. It's too strong, bro.
What he's saying is Cali packs.
Is it?
Yeah, them just they're loud, bro. Them man will smoke like 3-4 blunts, innit?
Yeah.
Like these man stay high, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
They don't put tobacco in there to get it either.
Yeah.
Them man just trying to forget life.
They use
Nah, legit though. Them man just trying to forget life.
Like
cuz.
what's his name? 4 Extra. You know him?
Yeah, that's my guy, man.
He's wild though, man.
He is though.
He's on
But
spot.
I can't lie.
He's
it's-
not snitchy,
but
though.
it's different though.
He ain't
But
snitchy.
he's
We got
yeah.
Modest Faith.
But he's on his fighting thing.
He's on a fighting team. That's different.
Squabble.
Like,
Squabble up.
who's that guy who loves the fighting thing?
Aaron the Pummer.
Oh, he's my
Yeah,
guy,
my
man.
guy.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
guy.
Dead homies.
Yeah, you gotta
Wait,
get the
wait,
squabbles, bro.
What's his slogan?
I
What's
like
it?
LA usually.
What's it? Win, lose or draw? Like Pokemon, gotta catch 'em
In a
all.
real way.
Yeah, in a real
way. Yeah, dead homies in a real way.
Why did his name come up in the Big U thing? And who's he offering out? The plumber you.
Oh, someone.
No, it's Whack 100.
Whack
He had a-
100.
he had
Nothing
an issue-
Whack out?
yeah, he had an issue with Whack 100 in it, and then he was trying to say basically like
Someone spat at him. Innit?
Yeah.
Ray J's manager or someone.
I can't like
spat
he's
at
got
him.
into so
Ray
much
J's
different
manager's
issues.
Whack.
Yeah.
Someone spat at him,
Yeah.
and then Ray.
Yeah, so no, it was Ray J Security because he done some
Oh,
show
that's
with
it.
Ray J.
Oh.
Ray J Security spat on him, and then he got into it with Ray J. He was
Yeah.
offering out Ray J, and then obviously Wax now jumped on, chatting to him, talking basically. You know what I mean? So then he's come out saying, yeah, they're threatening me, they're trying to kill me.
He went straight to the feds.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, because
Aaron Plummer
he's
is
a
a.
fighter, civilian.
Yeah, he's not trying to be. He's
Gunman.
just saying, yeah, I'm gonna beat you
He
up.
said, I'm down for the fighting,
Yeah,
but
no,
we're on
Let's
some
say
gangster
proper
shit.
fight.
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
we're doing.
I respect that though.
Yeah.
Hundo.
Yeah, that's
So
real.
shit needs to go back to that. Who can fight now, bro? Like enough men are just dying, bro. Like who can fight now?
No, legit.
Get on the grass and just fight, bro.
Man should take it to the park.
Yeah, bro.
So anyway.
What can you do, bro?
Now, bro, nowadays, you know what it is with the youths? That's why the youths, brother, end up fucking doing mad jail time and that, bro. Because they can't take the humiliation. Because Snapchat, TikTok, and Instagram, someone gets mashed up now. Next time that happens, they'd rather have a Rambo on them. Yeah. So
Do you think it's worse now or back then?
I think it's different.
Like, let's say the 2000s or the 2020s.
I say it's different as well. I won't say it's worse or better. I just feel like now civilians have a window into what the road is like.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. I feel like before it was hearsay.
Yeah.
So if you knew, you knew. If you know the names, you know the names.
Yeah. If you're involved, you're involved.
If you're involved, you're involved.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? If someone just said, "Oh yeah, Tiny Star from down the road," a normal person would know who Tiny Star is.
Yeah.
Now, Tiny Star's not rapping as that, but
50K
they got some
followers.
gang blog now.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, Tiny Star shanked LL from this side and
Like
this one. Do
Reddit
you
and
know what I
that
mean?
shit snitching on bare
So now
man.
normal people now.
Major points.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So some guy that's not even rapping or nothing is known to people.
You know that's
in the
true
drill
because
scene.
back in the day, a guy's name was just known. You
Yeah,
didn't know
that's it,
it.
you didn't know
what he looked
And you'd be like, "Oh, is that where he is?"
Bro.
They don't even look like who he
Yeah,
thought he was.
yeah.
You know, them ways there.
Just heard the name and then you rap, man. You'd be like, "Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that man had a legend name, you know,
Yeah.
and then we just didn't know who they were. You get me? Even MCs, we just heard them on the radio. We
Yeah,
didn't
that's
know
it,
what
yeah,
they
you
looked
know,
like. Yeah,
It's true. Yeah, it's true though.
I feel
Bare
like
people
now
don't
you just
know
got the
what I look
window
like.
is open, so now it's like everyone can see. So now because everyone can see, everyone's got an opinion.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a chat. Everyone's got a, you know what I mean, something to say about it.
Yeah. Some you could be from flipping Swindon, bruv. He knows everything about
Yeah, I was saying he could talk.
about.
Bruv,
no.
Man are telling me from Quay about my block, bruv. And I'm like, bro, like how you know? Like I was there yesterday with the man.
That's
Like,
not crazy,
do
man.
you know what I mean? I don't know this story.
It's Traplore Ross, bro.
I was gonna say, did you
It's
have him on
Traplore
there?
Ross.
Did you have him on there?
Nah, I need
Traplore
to get him on
Ross or
there.
Ross?
And he went on RTM.
Okay.
You know,
What do you think of Traplore Ross?
I like
I'll
his
definitely
work.
question it, bro, because I need to see.
I want to
I
chat to
respect
him.
it, man.
I want to chat to him.
Bro, it's journalism, bro. Like he's reporting on what's already info, innit?
Bro, it's a
And
lot of
piecing it
bias, a
together
lot
for
of
us.
biased journalism, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, a little
100%.
bit. Yeah.
Especially
You
when,
know,
especially when you
one.
know.
Aye, the central was dirty.
Yeah,
Especially
that's
when
what I'm
you
saying.
know.
That was
You gotta
biased,
understand,
bro.
them man are from my ends. I know them, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bias is
he
fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, bias is fucked.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Is it?
I think
Yeah.
She made it look bad, yeah? For real.
It's not even they made it, but it's just bias.
I
Bro.
think he made his opinion and then stood on his opinion like it was a public fact when it's his opinion.
No, but remember, he's got influence, innit?
Yeah.
So he's just reporting and piecing together what's already out there.
No,
No,
but
he's
wasn't
adding
doing
his
that, though.
opinion because
Yeah, he was adding
you'll
his
be
opinion.
like,
He was-
because
That
as
man
much
has
as
a capo rare.
yeah, no, literally.
The AI
And he'll
generated
be like,
him
oh,
in
these
6ix9ine.
man weren't in the
Yeah.
video, but then showing the video with the man in it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He put his face for 6ix9ine, bro.
Yeah,
I know,
That's
yeah.
disrespect. That's disrespect, bro. He's not
And he's
snitch.
definitely not 6ix9ine.
Yeah, he's not snitch,
100%.
bro.
He's
Yeah.
not. He's not.
He not
I
rap.
think it's fucked up.
Like
innit,
man,
how man
man
did
act
it
like
for.
the man
But
that just
I
found
respect the
Central C,
journalism.
and then he became popping, and that was it. Like he just
Yeah.
popped up. He never popped up.
Do you know what?
been
Let
about,
me,
bro.
let me
Like-
look, fam. Let me tell you something about Traplore Ross that made me laugh, bro. Like at one point, yeah, I thought he was a prick, bro. Yeah, I thought he was a prick. I thought he was a prick that puts together good documentaries and edits
Yeah.
well. But he used to make jokes about the people that he's talking about. He stopped doing it though
like
later.
a Scar City or something. I thought it was a Scar City with a face, basically.
Nah, bro, it depends how long you've been watching him. But if you go back to his earlier documentaries, like he will rip the people that he's talking about. So he'll be like, you know, yeah, Rick Ross done this, yeah, as if he didn't have enough wings already and that. Like
Oh,
he would add mad comments, cheeky stuff.
Yeah.
And then he would do corny adverts where he raps about a product that he's selling. with a
Oh
bandana
yeah,
and
yeah.
all
You
that.
see, I remember you used to do the little
And then he
rapping
stopped
thing.
all that. Now he went all clean, professional, upgraded the edits.
Yeah.
Now he's a real journalist, so I like
Right.
it. Like he just tells the boom. But that one,
Yeah, that
the
was-
Central C one, he got drawn out into the opinion thing. Like I think because he favours Diddy,
Yeah.
he had already set his mind on that. That's the real guy from over there, and this guy's the.
But the thing is, journalism
Shabib.
shouldn't be about that, bro.
It shouldn't. Yeah, it should be just
Remember, man,
fair.
has to understand it, bro. He's a guest in this thing, bro.
Yeah.
In the culture, fam. Like, not even like, raw, you're white and you grew up in the ends. No, bro. You grew up outside. So, careful with what you're saying, innit?
Yeah.
That's my only thing. And obviously, you know what it is? He gets the cultural points from going on no behaviour, RTM,
Yeah,
rare.
Yeah, but that's
obviously
what he does on
I
purpose.
feel like that's why he feels like it balances out, innit?
You don't know.
I don't rate the journalism like that. I used to rate him
Yeah.
proper, but now I feel like because you got all of these followers and audience and like, bro, you're going too far with the bias, innit? The Central one was dirty, bro.
Yeah,
that
it
was
was too
dirty
mad.
work, bro.
Dirty, bro.
I saw it. Like, was he talking to Americans about it?
No, yeah,
So
that,
basically,
no,
he's
he done a
giving the
documentary.
Americans
Yeah,
the
like-
English. Is that, yeah, he's basically American.
Basically,
He done a
that's what
documentary.
making it worse because you're trying to make that
Yeah.
comparison. And
Yeah.
it's not
And
that.
no, and then after the documentary, he went on No Jumper and spoke to the Americans about it.
Yeah,
so he done
yeah,
both.
yeah.
That's the thing as well. He's got to stop doing that. You see, alright. Listen, bro. Let me tell you what it is. Right, he went on No Jumper recently with Vlad, Whack 100, and
Academics, innit?
Academics, yeah.
Right.
So when they're sitting there, Wack's like looking at him, whatever, and then Wack just switched on him. Like, you motherfucker, man, you be talking some shit, man. You like behind your computer, and now you're here. Wack's going mad on him, yeah. But Wack is basically warning him because there's an indictment and there's his name's in the mix.
Oh, because he's doing that.
He texts Adam.
Spoke about old block, innit?
Yeah, but he texts Adam about, oh look, Wack 100 got beat up by the Crips. Rare, why Adam was chilling with Wack on a show live and then said, oh yeah, look, Traplore Ross said you got jumped and that. Yeah. So now Wack thinks that he's like boy in it.
Yeah.
So then Wack's switching on and telling him like, yo, motherfucker, keep my name out your mouth.
Yeah. I will see you.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing you now. He stuck it on him. But I know what Wack done. Wack tried to mind games him, so that when he goes back home, he don't put his name in this big U documentary. And then it came out on Thursday, you know. Yeah. And I was like, bro. And I rated it though because bro,
he said
what he done? He played the clip of Wack switching on him. He went, as you may have seen recently, this happened. He said, so right now I'm gonna.
So you know when man put the last editing quickly.
Bro, no, he said, he said this is exactly what he said. He went something like, oh. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and say everything. And just hope.
That's what I'm saying,
and just
bro.
hope for the best.
When man's he doing it?
But I like that. I like it.
But you know,
I hear that. But when
he threatened him,
then he's gonna be playing victim.
No, but but bro,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what?
When man buck him now, slap him up.
missing-
Now it's like, oh, I'm just a journalist.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that, bro.
Yeah, you don't want to
But you know what?
Because you're crossing into man's territory. So when man crosses over, it's different.
The maddest thing is that he is just a journalist, so man have to
He
be
is,
careful
yeah.
because he will get slapped and he will go to the feds. So he's not even trying to say, hey, I'm a real one.
He never said he's a gunman.
You don't care.
That's what I don't like. That's the scapegoat of it, though.
Same with Adam 22. What did he say? He said, he says, hey, I would have snitched. He said, if the feds come for me, I would have snitched.
He said it.
But you know what? You gotta. You can't. I don't want to use the word rape, but you gotta like say these guys have got balls like to just be around all these.
He shouldn't be
guys
around.
and
He
still
shouldn't be
like
around the
claiming.
man. Not Traplore.
But them man shouldn't allow them around him. You get me? So I don't.
It's the man's fault. The man's
No, but you
want
missed
the
what
clout
I
and the
was. You missed what I was saying though. I was saying that I rated the fact that Wack threatened him, preempting that he's gonna go back and do the thing.
Oh,
and instead he went back and done it.
And done it anyway.
And done
But no, he should have. Because Wack tried to scare him.
Yeah.
Lau scare him, man, innit? He's gonna do what he's gonna do. But what he shouldn't do is go back to them shows, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him back on them shows, bro.
Yeah.
I'd rather he makes documentaries and
You
stays
know,
at
though,
home.
he's part of the hip hop like journalism thing now, innit? So he slightly has to be in them shows.
He don't. He could just make documentaries on YouTube.
He
Put
could,
them out,
but then he
and then
needs
live
to,
in a
like-
penthouse somewhere and chill.
I hear that still. But you know what it is? He's one of them ones where
So I'll
he
do.
wants to be accepted in it into the culture.
Yeah, that's
why
where it
he's
goes
there.
wrong.
Yeah.
Why do you want to be
yeah.
accepted, bro?
Yeah, true.
You
But
grew up
then
in
he's
Bogner
obviously got
Regis.
point on that. But then
Yeah, but
I
it's
just
Regis.
still feel like
Yeah,
snitching
innit?
don't matter now.
Yeah, what is that?
Snitching don't. It don't. It's not a thing no more.
No,
I
it's
think
true.
yeah.
It's
I was
true.
gonna put a video out. Yeah, I was gonna say, bro. Ever since Gunna bust the whole snitching thing, snitching don't matter, bro. Just put out bangers. Everyone will forget. No, I swear down, bro.
I can't thought of Gunna still.
Bro, we all fuck with
Don't think
Gunna,
I was
bro.
mocking me.
the other day.
I was bagging today. I did good. Hey, trust me, I
Today
can't lie.
Every
Today I
Monday,
did good,
bro.
bro.
Because music ain't what it used to be in a sense where
it's
was
real.
It's not. It's not like that no more, innit?
Well, boy,
it used to be. So
If Dig that was,
Yeah, but look at. You know what it is? He's
His
cold.
shit was-
Yeah, but
yeah.
it's
What
fucked,
happened
bro.
with
His shit was real
so
though.
the guy that's got that got shot in his
peppered,
head?
yeah.
He
Striker, yeah.
He actually snitched or something.
no. He didn't snitch at all.
Like this.
He actually done the opposite. He said that when my man got bagged, he was surprised.
So how did he get down?
DNA evidence, AMPRs, all
Obviously,
of that.
the whips
Cell
and that
sites,
that they're
whips.
using.
Yeah, there's bare evidence, bro. If you look at it, I saw it online, bro. Bro, they had like pictures of him using his car to pick up the other car and all that. Basically, like it was a bit sloppy, bro.
They
I'll
got
be
his
honest.
gal involved in that.
Yeah, he went back to the yard after to make it look like he was sleeping there, and he never normally stays there or something.
That's so fortunate, man. Because
Is-
remember, he had a good career, man. And
Did he?
Yeah.
well, he looked like but the guy was icy. I see him in
He was
Novikov.
definitely icy.
I saw him in Novikov one time. Yeah?
Did he?
And I was
So we
just
can talk
eating,
about it,
and I
yeah.
looked over there. I said, "Is that guy with the icy chain?" I was, oh, that's my man, isn't it?
Oh, you saw him in Novikov?
Yeah, and I was like, yo, I raised my glasses, like, hey.
Gangster.
But he didn't really, I don't think I don't know if these young rappers know who man
Nah,
are, but
they
I'm
don't
just
know
paying
who you are.
homage to,
Yeah.
you get me? And you know, two niggas in Nova Coffee, man, let's
Yeah.
celebrate.
Why not, innit?
Yeah, man.
We made it.
That's what I'm saying. I was just like, hey.
I was gonna
touche,
say that though.
you know what I'm
You will
saying?
respect your gangster anyway, even if you don't know your raps. That's good because we'll recognize real
Yeah, there we go.
energy and aura. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But bro, it's alright. If we're talking about Ice and Busta, he made it, yeah, 100% great. If that, but I don't think that's what we call a great career. Someone being icy.
But he's respected though.
His
Think that
music. His
highly
music is cold.
Yeah,
Let's have it right.
yeah.
Nah, definitely
He's
got
cold,
bangers,
bro. When it
bangers.
comes to drill, he's like top tier drill, in my opinion.
I always put him in my
But
top
since
5 drill all time.
we do that, don't remember even when
yeah.
it's the rhythms, bro, dark
Yeah,
tunes
yeah.
and that the beats, crazy. But you see, like when it comes to like the actual people that get the record deals and
Yeah.
cut through and get the big features and that, he didn't seem to get a looking after the bouncer thing.
No, yeah, obviously after the bouncer thing, but
Bouncers
we
are-
can't keep looking at that though, like the numbers and the deals and rare, like.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like that's where the music we start to lose the essence of what the music actually means.
So
But he moved people, bro. His flow was wicked.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
You get me?
When it comes to drill, he's one of the best.
One of the
And obviously
best.
he's one of the
I
realest.
don't think Bouncer should have been like, talking on his downfall though. I did see some
Yeah,
stuff.
and that-
Oh,
it's streaming, innit?
Yeah, I don't really think. I think
Why not?
But
because they got bad.
I don't think man should do that in
I'll
general,
explain.
I'll be
I think
honest.
because you know why? Because they got bad blood,
Yeah.
and it's just like, come on, man, you
just
throw
look
salt
salty.
in his wound.
Yeah,
I
it
hear
looks so.
it,
I
but
mean, like,
he
let the
was-
guy
he was
do
the
his
reason
time.
Why my man blew?
I hear it.
Who
Yeah,
was?
you know,
Bouncer.
nah, man.
Nah, he was, bro.
You think?
You can have talent, yeah, but it's about the way you navigate that talent. Yeah, I'm trying to say. And
So
Bouncer navigated that
What
into a
about-
way
what
where he made man $1 million, bro.
But you're telling me he
He
could have
got-
done that
he got man
without
a
him.
mansion.
He could have done that without him at some
Nah, he
point.
couldn't have done it without him still. I'll be real, that initial push that Bouncer gave him, I don't think he could have done it without Bouncer still.
I respect what Bounce
You
done for him,
spent
though.
like 7 years in jail when he was 13, fam.
Yeah, that's why he bucked him, innit?
Yeah.
But what's Bouncer's accolades though? Him and Little Man.
Yeah, I think DigDats is his biggest accolade.
just
Because the reason
sympathise
why
to
I'm
that,
saying
you know.
this,
Him
yeah,
and Lickle, man.
because,
That's it.
Resume.
if Bouncer has that je ne sais quoi, then he can just do it to another brother
do it
tomorrow,
again,
innit? And it's streaming now.
I mean,
So I don't
obviously,
think I don't
he's
know.
got the wicked and bad
Hey,
thing.
streamers where it's at now, man. You can't just
Yeah.
look down as like a streamer and you fell off.
No, not necessarily. No, yeah, you're right.
No,
Streaming's
but-
bigger than money, yeah.
That's what I'm saying,
But I'm
he's streaming
saying,
now,
I'm
like.
saying, I know that sounds a bit bad, didn't it?
No, but I get what you're saying.
I didn't mean it like that,
Because
man.
he's doing it in
But
Dubai or
yeah.
something, isn't it? It's like,
That's it, he fell off.
man, just stream-
I don't know. All I'm saying
Man,
is,
just
if he's
streaming
got
in
that,
Dubai.
then can't he make another another Little Man?
I hear you.
I don't think he
But-
wants to.
But also as well,
Because it's
it
hassle.
seems like they didn't like
That's what I'm saying. I
their
don't think he
management
wants
from
to.
him.
Yeah, I don't think
So
they want
what-
to.
Yeah.
I think he's just on his own to stream.
Maybe it's
No, but I think
He's saying something else. Look,
Listen,
look, look,
I
look.
think Little Man's
said he
Little
robbed
Man
him,
never
innit?
had Little Man said robbed him and dig that. Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't really
Yeah.
like the way he was managing him, right?
What you
So-
say? Just took the money and just streamed it up.
Wait, to buy it? Put some cameras.
I got his streaming set up.
One road, like,
Yeah.
he saw Billy the Goat, I think.
But I wouldn't even talk
My
about
opinion.
Bouncer in any way, yeah, because I don't know him. But when you start talking about people, like with me, and talking about people now,
Yeah.
you open yourself up to be spoken about.
100%.
So I could
100%.
talk about whatever I'm saying. Now,
Yeah, no, I hear it. I hear it.
So
It's fair.
man.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
I think what it was as well, why I agree with you as well, is because I don't know about it either, but I think when he done the interview with Striker, which is the guy that got hit up, that was weird.
What? Bouncer done it. Bouncer done it.
They done a
That's a
podcast
bit
together.
mad.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Nah.
Yeah, but they tried to do the whole thing where like
That's a bit crazy.
where it helped in court because they're just talking about like
They should just not have talked.
yeah.
Full stop.
That's
yeah.
my opinion as well.
Yeah.
That's what
I think with Bouncer,
That's a
he
bit
was
mad.
very
What do you mean helping
business minded,
court,
everything, man.
because they're saying the opposite stuff and that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
But
what's
less
done,
is
innit?
more. Less is more.
just
Less is more.
yeah.
Like, my man glid already, bro. Like, what more can you do to help? Yeah, I'm trying to say the
I
evidence.
wouldn't even
is there.
talk on it, bruv. If I was get me.
Yeah, just.
I'm trying to
Like,
say. So that's why
it
I think it's
happened.
really just for content. Because
Give
everyone
him-
knows Bouncer, dig that. Let's hear what you're saying on it.
Alright, so go tackle your original because I've been
Yeah.
thinking. I've just been sitting there thinking while you
Yeah.
lot was cooking and that. Yeah, Blood. When they done the Air Force One remix,
Yeah.
and they put Krypton, Conan and K Trap and all that on it and that. Yeah, I remember at the time Gigs tweeted something about them man being goal hangers.
Oh, yeah. Correct corner.
Yeah. Because they jump,
Conan?
yeah,
Yeah.
because they jump on tunes when they're popping and the remix and it's already big without them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fair point as well. But I wouldn't say necessarily they're goal hangers.
Yeah.
But I would say that they didn't need them on it. Do you get
But
it?
even
It
then,
adds to it and it helps.
I feel that's more of an ends thing rather than a
I
goal.
like
That's
it.
what, yeah, no, but
you
he's
gotta
from,
understand.
no, he's from
That's a
Deptford.
quick-
He's
That's what
from
I'm saying,
Deptford.
he's from
though.
their end, so
Nah, he's from Deptford, bro.
yeah, but that sounds
Bouncers from there. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
No,
but
let me
Bouncer-
cook.
Bouncer-
No,
Bouncer to link.
but that's what I'm trying to say. Let me cook. I'm saying Bouncer. When we're saying right, what they say he done for DigDats is good. Still, like pay for the video, borrowed some jewels from somewhere. so they can wear them and that. All of that. No.
We don't know that until about to tell us. Yeah, I mean, my balls the deuce. Boom. It's fuckery, man. That's just he knows what he's doing, you know. He knows
That's
what
I'm trying to
he's doing.
say.
I put man deuce on, I done this, boom.
Wait, let me land.
Go.
Let me land.
No,
let me land because, bro, I'm getting cut and he's making it more official because, bro, when he did, bro, you know if you're a sicko from the ends and you're already a bully, because Bouncer's a big youth, yo. It's called Bouncer for a reason.
outside,
He's known in his ends, bruv, yeah? Bouncer's known where he's from. I know people that know him. I know he's known, yeah? Cool. Bruv, if he starts terrorising man in the music industry, he's going to be shook night, bro.
Yeah, 100.
So he's got to chill. So instead of... No, in terms of like how with the
Obviously,
youngers
like,
and that,
the
like...
step.
Oh, the youngers?
Yeah.
Oh.
So what I'm trying to say is the best way to do it is to say, I let in my jewels. Because now you're mugging it, but you're not being a prick.
You're sunning it.
Yeah. No, but yeah, you're sunning it, but you're being a bit, you're boying it.
Yeah.
But you're doing it in a sly way. Arms collie on.
Look like two.
Nah, you're a bad guy. You know?
No, but come on, man.
There was some some MMA specialist.
Oh, man.
I'm not rolling like that.
Now, I remember that
That was
fight.
a funny fight, still. That was funny, innit?
I remember
That
that
was
fight.
funny.
After the
Sumo wrestling.
Sumo wrestling, that's what they were
bro, they
saying.
was gassed out, bro. Bad.
Shit,
No
that was
cardio, you
funny
know.
still.
All them muscles, bro.
They didn't
Pause.
train at all, bro.
Bro, man, they was just gassing on the floor.
Oh, shit.
Their punches stop.
That was hilarious.
But bro, I think that Raw, DigDats just needed an opportunity. He didn't need Bouncer. I think he just needed an opportunity. He just needed someone to come in, clean it up a little bit, show him the ropes in the game.
Yeah.
Remember that you lived in jail, bro.
Yeah.
He had an attempted AM already before he come on for that.
Yeah.
That's why he'd been in jail for long, bro.
But then what are we saying?
He's been in
though,
jail
because-
longer than he was out, apparently.
Yeah.
That's why
But
when the
like,
man
bro,
them...
I can't lie to you. No matter what, how we say it, yeah, the story's been written, innit? Bouncer help man, bro.
Yeah, he definitely gave him a...
Imagine how many youths that are DigDats that haven't found a bouncer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to say, and they run through bare managers and that.
Nah, that's true as well.
You get me?
There's two sides to it.
Man found bouncer, boom, blew up. Now it's did he need bouncer? Of course he did.
I think the
You
reason...
know what? Fair play. That's very true.
yeah.
Though. You know, a lot of the time, there's
We
the
can't
people
deny
that helped you in the start of your career that actually makes it, and then sometimes, you know, a lot of the time they get on and then they don't want to know who actually, you know, helped lay the foundations to their team. 100%.
Luckily,
do agree
my
with that.
man found the right manager straight away.
But don't you think, like, my point of bringing up Captain Conan weren't just to like remind people about the gig suite? It was more like, Bouncer had access to major features.
Bro,
And obviously jewelry
that too.
and cars and the industry, link up TV.
First
You know what I'm trying
jewel
to
tune to
say?
chart.
Yeah. What, in the country?
Yeah, bro. First ever UK jewel song to chart in the UK.
Big up DigDats, man. Big up Bouncer.
What was the tune called? Air Force Remix, bro.
Yeah, was the remix.
Yeah, the remix, bro. That was the tune that charted, not the original, innit?
Oh.
Yeah, so
So
Maybe they need Captain Conan.
you get me.
That
Bro.
kid-
It's true because
that K-Trap with the
You know what
belly,
I'm
innit,
saying?
as well.
Yeah, bro.
Old
you get
school.
me?
Yeah, bro. I think. Do you know what it is though? What Pabs was saying about like reacting to it online. I think there's so much things you can blog about, bro. You should have just left that one.
Yeah, it's a bit
Left it,
distasteful.
bro.
It was a bit distasteful.
Nah, bro.
That's how people see it.
Man,
Content,
I'm
content.
feeling for the content now. Bro.
Traplore Ross,
Anything's
bro.
Content, fam.
Traplore Flashy, you know. Fucking Traplore Sillah.
I just
Traplore Sillah, you know. That's the content's
You see me?
content.
That's content creator. I'm just
Stir
saying
it up.
content.
You know why?
content,
Because
bro.
it's just like
That's the
you don't
problem,
kick a
though.
man
I
when
know.
That's the issue.
innit?
Yeah, it's long, bro.
And
Free
you
him,
can
man.
imagine my man just in jail right now, just steam coming out of his ears, thinking, yeah, all right, cool, because he can't do
Wanker.
nothing. He don't have a voice. You get me?
Yeah.
So you know, I don't know. I just think it's distasteful. But who am I?
No. It is at the end of the day. Because I think at the end of the day, we're all humans, bro.
He should have
morals,
yeah,
innit?
yeah. He
You
should have
just
just
sell out for
literally.
internet.
I was
Regardless.
just left it, man. Like you
Yeah.
said, I was just left it.
The most I'd
100%.
want to hear from him was like, free him,
Yeah.
with no other words.
Yeah.
Even that could be taken as like a
I was just left it. It's unfortunate, and that's it.
yeah.
It's unfortunate.
So, but all right. So that though, is like mad because my man, he's been sentenced yet, or
Yeah, I think
no? I
don't
think
think
he's
he's
been
been given
charged.
his
He's definitely found guilty.
Yeah, he's found guilty, but he hasn't been charged. Yeah.
No, he's been charged and found guilty.
Oh, yeah,
but
they
there hasn't been
sentenced,
sentenced.
yeah.
But that's gonna be a mad one, you know, bro, because of the evidence in that. So
Bro, the whole of the scene's locked up, bro. Obviously, people are coming out, but the drill thing, man, for now, I'll be real, until Digger's out, it's
Yeah.
dead.
But you know what? Think
Yeah.
about releasing Digger D. You mean?
Yeah,
Forget-
yeah,
but
yeah,
but
yeah.
Dig that if he could probably still release from jail because man are in jail getting their albums
Making
out
some
still,
money.
You know what I'm saying?
They
So-
are, but I don't know. Because as much as you say, like you said, you need the links for that. I don't know if he's got.
See the iPhone now.
iPhone.
You do.
That's what Vibes Cartel done.
Yeah, but it's Vibes Cartel, bro. Man, ain't got like, and there's bare links for Vibes Cartel.
Yeah, but what about Mons Malone?
I don't know how he gets these things so clear,
That's
bro.
what I'm trying to say, bro.
It's, you know what?
But even
the
still-
technology has changed. You know,
Yeah.
the iPhone, yeah.
Mr. AI, bro.
Yeah, trust me, you can put that in. Yeah, exactly.
Tell him, bro.
Stuff like that.
Mr.
Yeah,
AI.
you can put it into
Clean
a
it up.
software,
Yeah.
and you know what? As
Make
well,
a video
yeah,
from your phone.
The biggest misconception is that you need all of these big studios to get things done. Trust me, bro.
You don't, bro.
That it's don't even need
Times have
that.
changed,
Yeah, some of these iPhone mics, yeah, so clear, yeah.
Yeah.
Like once you put that into a software, obviously there's going to be imperfections, but the average listener,
Ain't
you
gonna
don't
hear
hear
that.
that.
Hearing it, yeah,
The
yeah.
engineer would be like, "Oh my god, the DBs are there," but to the listener, bro, come
Man,
on,
I just vibes it. Trust me.
Yeah.
I just vibes it. As long as the tune beats wavy. And
Obviously, because like we all know music to the T, we can hear like when something's a bit off in it.
If like certain pitches are off or the
yeah, we
cadence
can
is a
get
bit.
past it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The only time you really care about the mix is when it's in the club, bro.
Yeah.
And these man ain't, more time in the
I think when
car.
you're bursting the club, bro, you don't care how.
Nah,
it
because what happens when it's not mixed properly, something's louder than the other thing. So
Yeah, it
the
sounds
speakers
distorted, yeah, it
so
sounds
it's
mad.
either distorted or the vocals is
Yeah.
too loud for the beat, or the beat's like
Overcrowding the
yeah,
vocals. So all you
swallows
hear
it
is
up,
just
like pause.
the beat and then
Yeah,
just murmuring.
Yeah.
And then basically that's when like mastering and mixing is different, bro.
Yeah.
Like when I was I don't even talk about me again. But a man had actually paid for mastering after mixing.
Like separate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
separate thing. Yeah,
It's a different
yeah.
job.
People think it's just making it loud. No,
Nah,
it's
No,
mastering's
no,
mad.
no. It's a lot
What
of
mastering
things,
does, mastering basically in a nutshell makes makes the song sound the same quality on every type of speaker and headphone.
Yeah.
So if man play on this one,
Yeah.
Yeah,
in the
so it's the
club,
same. Yeah,
on
no
the
matter.
iPhone, it's gonna sound
Yeah,
the
Sound the
it's gonna
same,
sound the
yeah.
same high quality level, innit? Whereas if it's just mixed in a studio, they've only got whatever speakers they've got is how good they can mix it.
Yeah.
true.
So they can turn these speakers off, play them once, turn this one on, turn that off,
benefit tunes you're hearing.
play it in here again.
Nah, legit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
why
that's
even man
the-
them, they always just go to the car and listen after studio.
Yeah.
And try and
Yeah,
hear
that's how
what
you
it sounds
find,
like in
yeah.
the car.
Then the
And
AirPods.
because that's what usually happen. You'll be like in the studio, be like, yeah, that sounds lit, it's wavy.
And then you get
go
in the
to the
car,
car
it's
and you're
shit.
like, what the fuck?
Wait, I didn't mix this.
Yeah,
properly.
this bit's not sounding right. I need to do this.
Bro, I
bit
swear
again.
I went harder on
Yeah.
that
No, that's legit. And then now you're
It's
coming
not
back
landing
next day with
properly.
bare
It's
problems.
true. It's
No,
even
100.
quite
You come back with bare problems. Like, I was like, you was loving it in the studio. Yeah, but
Yeah.
now I hear
Turn
it
it
in a couple.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying to
it's
say.
different.
Facts.
So DigDats in jail, Diggy is in jail.
Yeah.
Ma-
Fam,
Ma-
Digger, yeah, he's the coldest ever to do it, bro.
Drill wise.
Drill wise, him and Heady, bro.
Yeah, Heady
He's
as well. Come on, I was gonna
interchangeable,
say,
but
Tottenham,
Digger, bro, I swear down, bro, that he is the coldest.
cold.
Nah, he's wicked, bro.
Digger's
Wicked.
Fuck.
He's
You know,
creative
fam.
as well. I like what he done on the 50 Cent thing. He can not even just drill. He's
Yeah.
just
Rap.
good in general.
Yeah.
You get me? But drill's obviously his
Even that tune with
specialty.
strands and that is cold.
Yeah, and he's a character, innit?
Yeah.
You get me? So
He's one of my
Protect
favorites.
my energy.
yeah,
Protect My Energy is a big tune.
Yeah, big
Facts,
tune.
bro.
But what I would say is, alright, so Mons Malone, he's actually, I feel like he is actually, correct me if I'm wrong, bro, I feel like he's actually been made from jail.
Yeah.
Rather than
yeah.
being a rapper that went jail.
Obviously KB.
KB was
KB,
doing
of course,
freestyles
yeah.
before,
Yeah.
Link Up
Yeah,
and all that.
South one, all that.
Yeah.
He was out here before.
But Mons Malone,
Mars
what-
was made in jail, man.
what about the other brother, KB Money?
K Money.
K Money.
K Money also made in jail, man.
Also made in jail.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
also
there's some
made
old school
also-
tunes when he was a youth.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah,
but
but he was
like,
young,
K Money,
bro.
yeah, when he was young.
Young,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He wasn't no.
He was
weren't
no,
known.
but like he was doing the music thing
Yeah.
though. Like
Yeah.
he still had material.
Yeah, 100%.
You get me vids out. and
Bando
stuff.
K's in jail.
Bando.
I just remember Bando
KO.
K's. KO from Homerton.
Yeah,
Yeah, he got-
There's a
Big
few of
man,
them though.
37 is crazy.
Active Gang, all of them are in jail.
Yeah, all of them. Flipping. Who else, man? Suspect.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
T-Scam.
Yeah, T-Scam.
There's a few, you know.
Enough, man. Enough, man.
There's a few, you know. What about
Young.
Young Diz is back in jail?
Yeah.
Well, you got the
that
recall.
too.
Yeah, after the Fumes of Engineer freestyle, he went back a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got recall, bro.
Got the one that got the early release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
The man done a fuse
Straight
the
back.
engineer and got sent plugged in straight.
That's what's happening with that
So what happened
guy.
with
though.
Fumes? He went to Fumes.
He went to Flumes and
Done a
done a
tune.
plugged in, done a tune, and then got recalled for that tune.
Oh, man.
So I was like, man, come out earlier.
You know
now.
what's mad? He went on RTM and he's like, I don't want to speak about it. I don't want to speak about that. Obviously, Spray trying to draw him out. Now I'm thinking, raw, bro. You just done the plugged in, bro. You're talking about you don't want to get drawn out. Bro,
already
make it
been
make
drawn
sense,
out.
bro, man. Seriously, man.
Should've just
Man have
got-
got to start thinking about what they're saying, bro.
Should've done a
Times
mad
change.
interview.
So he went because of the content of his lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, because when
Because
you're
you probably got like a sort of like
A
order
parole
in it,
officer.
basically. You can't
Okay, yeah.
wrap
Yeah.
up certain things, talk about certain things.
Yeah.
But probably not. Even might have just be the people he was with in the link up in the.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah,
Might have been.
because
Might have been,
obviously he's just come out. I know he's not allowed to be around certain members.
That's what it was, I think.
So man, I'm in the video with him.
As well, what's it? They tried to do that for Young Thug the other day, innit? For a tweet.
Yeah,
Tried to
yeah,
recall
yeah,
him for the
yeah.
tweet.
Oh,
innit?
yeah.
For some.
Yeah.
They shot Scooter.
Yeah.
And you just like to say they killed the streets. Just for that tweet alone,
Yeah.
they tried to recall
Yeah.
it. They tried to
Bro.
say
They're trying to say that like he's basically like leaning into that life too
Yeah.
much again already.
Yeah. That means he's still in prison, bro.
But they're saying as well though
Yeah, it's crazy.
that if his team clean it up quick enough, he'll be alright. Basically, that's what they were saying.
Can't even rely on that though.
Do you get it? So why is it like? Do you think because I feel like with you, Flashy, yeah, you do a lot of like ground level interviews and the red carpet thing. You're about, bro, doing your thing. Like you just had the Skengdo and AM thing. You done the PS Hit Squad one recently. Mental.
Oh, hey, bro.
So I thought-
He got a lot of controversy around him right now.
Yeah, but him off camera was even worse, bro.
Oh,
Is it?
We had to tell him, yo, bro, we need to film, bro. Like, we need to film. He's like, nah, bruv. Don't watch, I'm here. I'm like, yeah, say nothing, bro. But we need to film, bro, like, I'm like, bro, we need to film, bro.
I'm trying to get
please.
this content.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, mental. But like, yeah, man.
He's a bit tapped, isn't he?
Bro, a bit.
Yeah.
He bro.
But he likes.
He
You know
pulled
what
up
it
to
is?
me with a Henny bottle half.
I was just gonna say that he likes the Hennessy. I know about that. I know about when you like Hennessy. The problem,
Head
let me
down
tell you, the
juice.
problem with Hennessy, bro, the problem with Hennessy is your character.
changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and it depends how it changes as an individual.
Yeah.
So like when I drink Henny, bro, I drink it by the gallon, bro.
Yeah.
Like you know, Henny. I had to
Like
stop.
water.
I had to slow down. R.I.P. King Shooter. He died from that, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Kidneys and liver and that.
Yeah,
But like they're
yeah.
drinking out of the wake up.
Young and Maze on that crazy.
But-
yeah, I'm trying to say.
Man was drinking Henny so much, bro, that like the way it used to make me act, I'll get a bit rowdy for about an hour, then tired. So I'd sleep at that, just chill in a chair and that. I have
Bake
shades
off.
on to sleep behind them and that while I'm out and
Yeah, yeah.
When I used to drink Henny, it just used to make me shit, bro. It's like laxative, bro.
I don't even like Henny like that.
Henny's a mad laxative.
I ain't never experienced that.
I don't know. I feel like Henny
Lie,
makes me
B.
shit, bro. I swear down, bro.
Mental, you know.
Man's just on the toilet. We can't
Bro,
even do the rave and that.
don't drink Henny, bro.
But
I've been rave at the
rains. Don't do any outside,
Hey,
man.
man, I'm coming back.
She's gone. Done, you know, man. Checking gallon that. Man, look at my man.
I was like, no, I was in the smoke.
man can't take bro. Man can't take a shit in the club.
Uncle Gleason spray.
No spray, no lay.
Bro, you can't even take a shit in the club. Bro. That's diabolical.
Like,
behavior.
I'll
That's
clap
outrageous,
anywhere,
bro.
That's crazy work.
Taking a shit in the club. Wow.
I'll clap one anywhere,
That's
bro.
chicken and rental,
That's
bro.
crazy work.
Give
This
me a
man's
bottle of
mad.
water, I'll just clap one anywhere. I'm calm, bro.
Nice water and
But
it's
listen,
good.
bro. You know I got Bridget's, bro, as well. Like I got a Bridget that when he drinks Henny, everyone's getting beaten up. So,
Yeah.
like, even he's gonna find someone to fight.
Yeah, there's them ones, innit?
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
even if they
fighters,
didn't
yeah.
really want it, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, man.
So
making
when,
sure.
when people don't have to know themselves and how they drink,
Yeah, I
and
had a bridge
he-
like that still. Boxing, man.
See what I'm trying to say?
Just outside, it's like,
You can't go out of him.
Shadow
yeah,
boxing,
it's,
like,
it's mad. It's just
man,
just
shadow
knock out
boxing.
niggas,
Yeah, bro. Like right, what?
Yeah.
So he's looking at man. No, he's not.
Innit, man? I
But
just
blood.
glanced.
My man,
Yeah.
he yaks too much, bro.
I know, man.
And he
But
gets
what
a bit
can I
out.
say, bro?
a bit,
Like,
he gets a bit.
some man are proper, like, they're stuck, bro. They're stuck mentally, bro, innit? And it's one of them ones, you see with man's interviews, yeah, like, the ones where I butt man on their blocks and that, like, for me, yeah, it's just raw and uncut, innit?
Yeah.
Because these are men that are like my brethren anyway.
Yeah.
Like, that I grew up with, like, I've known from knee high, and I've just seen, man, like, kind of whatever, innit? Every man's each of their own, but because these men are rappers, I'm actually bucking them. And they like my brethren, so I can chat to them anyway.
Yeah.
I know when to tone them down, have a serious convo with them, how to work around them in it. So regardless,
easy to
I always
navigate,
like, because I feel like no one's actually bucking man in their comfort zone on their block or in their estate or whatnot, and just asking them normal questions, but also insight.
Yeah, getting the what's needed and what the people want.
Because a lot of people when they do content with these people, yeah, like they always want to get a moment. But for me, like, this is just a convo with you, bro. Like, you're one of my brethren, so literally, man, just have it with like that.
You probably
like
get
that.
the best content like that. Once man's relaxed and just chilling and just having convo, you get me? They're more expressive and more like to say instead of.
And it's like I'm you, bro. Like I'll never ever show you that I'm not you. Like I'm you as well, bro. I'm like one of your brethren.
Yeah.
I won't ask you, typical. So how was it like growing up, bro? I know what it was like growing up.
Yeah.
I heard all your music.
I'm not gonna ask
Yeah.
you, bro. That's how you get the story. Well,
It is, but it's like I can answer. I can
High
ask,
school.
Yeah, like
went
raw.
mad.
That were you a Gallus? You get me? Just one of them was like, were you a Gallus? This and that. You get me?
It's true though, because we don't really ask about jail on our podcast.
Yeah. But this is a street podcast though.
Yeah, but we don't.
You lot are in line
I
with
know.
RTM, Winners Talk. Hey,
Yeah.
you know what, I want to ask you though. What's
Yeah.
the beef in that? Like the beef, the Winners Talking, RTM.
That's not beef though, is it?
I can't real talk, true stories. Don't get involved.
We don't
in
get
no-
involved.
Yeah, we there, man. We just watching.
Yeah,
We're
man. You know,
watching.
watching from the sidelines, but
Just watching.
I want the man
You
to
on-
make.
you on about the boxing?
Yeah,
If they
no,
fight-
the actual, yeah, because the boxing, but obviously them man,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
they
got
don't like
Liverpool.
each other, innit?
Well, we got the big fight going on. Justo versus Quincy.
Okay, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what the
That's
streets
the main
want to
thing.
know.
Yeah,
We're
that's the
cooking
main
that at the
thing.
moment. So that's what this one's about.
Yeah,
They,
yeah.
Just over
they-
Quincy,
yeah, that's a serious one, man. Them
Big
two,
fight.
because you know what it is with them two, bro. I'll be honest. This might answer your question. They both accepted each other's offer quickly. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was on
Yeah.
smoke.
Yeah.
Like, and they're
They're ready.
we even
When
pushed the date back because Andy Joshua reached out. Do you get it? Like the people with the
Want to get
venues.
involved in that?
Yeah, because
Hard.
it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's not like an internet thing.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Their thing is like,
And
yo,
AJ's getting involved.
yeah, he's helped. He's basically
Yeah,
AJ
he
done a
post
video and
that
everything.
early.
Yeah,
From
yeah,
early,
yeah,
like
yeah.
before even things were
Big
even
him
in the
up,
works.
man.
He's all like, yeah, I'm ready to put down
For the
some
charity
money and
and
that. Yeah.
Charity of choice.
That's good,
and shit.
man. That's
Do you know what I'm
good,
saying?
man.
Gangster,
Because
bro.
he's using his leverage
Yeah.
to come.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? So that's
Like I
a
said,
mad
the
one.
fact that he was in it from early, like before he was even really taking off, he kind of just popped up
Big
on
up
a.
AJ, bro.
Yeah, I'm on it.
I can't really talk on their podcast beef though because I'm just like you, bro. I don't chat to none of them on a regular basis or nothing like that. I just watch it. Do you know what I'm saying? I've never even met Pound Sterling or Doug in person before ever.
I met Pound Sterling and Doug before, you know, Pound Sterling's been legend from back in the day.
Channel U, innit?
Channel
old
U,
school,
yeah. And I know Spray. You get me?
Yeah. Come on, man.
So
Man, no spraying chronic.
it's like, I don't know, man. I just think like it would be.
Do you think they should do it?
You know what I
100%,
think?
man.
I think like it used to be rap beef, now it's podcast beef.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
pod. Well, you
So
can't
I'm-
bring that man them nowhere, fam. Nah, legit, fam. Anything the man them get involved in, they gotta bring the hood, streets, politics, everything.
But one thing about
Podcast is meant to be
Spray,
the same space.
he doesn't duck shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you call him a madman all you want. He doesn't. You know what I mean? He doesn't duck shit. So I don't know, but Pound Sterling say, yeah, man, put up the 25 grand. Let's be real, man. No, they ain't putting up no money, man. It's just
Nah, I
come
reckon
on,
he will.
man.
I reckon he
Nah,
will.
man, I got 20 back.
Yeah, but the only way.
Do that, man. I'm gonna spend money on
Broski.
a whole bunch of things. Why would I
Nah,
spend it on that?
broski,
Come on,
broski.
man.
Yeah, but broski. The only way to know is if you accept the offer. That's why he's done it, bro.
Right,
So,
right,
man
but it's a
actually
bluff.
says
But
F.
it's a bluff, though. Really and truly.
So then.
Then I feel Spray should just say yeah.
You should,
And see
and see if he's got the 20 racks. Because everyone could do a 20, innit?
Because he said you put up 20, I put up 5, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said Spray put up 5, yeah.
Yeah.
It's you know what it is, yeah.
It's personal.
If I
It's
was
a
the-
South
I
Bank.
said,
It's a
fuck it,
South
let's get
Bank
cracking.
thing to be like.
Yeah.
No, I want to put 20.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And
These
you
are
can wear-
tactics.
yeah.
I know
Get
these are
cracking,
draw
bro.
out tactics.
Get cracking.
It's a draw out, yeah. So that man's that. So it's just a draw out basically because
But what is it? Is it a draw? It's not a draw if he wins though.
it's not gonna happen.
It could.
It's like
Because he owns gyms and that, bro.
It could happen.
He owns
Yeah,
gyms
alright,
and he's
cool.
got the
There's
facilities to
there's
save more money. So just put it on
So
quickly.
there's so much things in place to make it look like it could happen, but it's never really gonna happen. No one's gonna pay the insurance for that.
Bro, just
You
accept
need
the thing,
insurance
man.
for
Get
fights.
cracking, bro.
Nah,
There's
he
too
can
much
do it.
goons.
Nah,
There's
he can
too
do it.
Someone's
much
gonna
to
shoot up the
take
thing.
care of, fam.
I think someone's gonna lose and accept that. Come
have
on,
to,
man.
Is it the words
They
of
have to
Aaron
be
the
in the ring,
Plumber, the
though.
real
Yeah.
way? They need
They
to
have to be
squabble up.
People
In a
gotta
real
go back
way.
to the car. Yeah, everyone's got to leave. Yeah,
But in-
no one's taking the L.
Bro,
These-
after, man, just spot it up, man. Yeah, good
Yeah,
fight,
go
man.
home.
Yeah, we had our differences, but
in a perfect
I'm
world,
glad.
I would love for it to be that. Yeah, but
I'm glad we stepped to the
this
ring.
is just
Calm.
egos on steroids. You get
That's
me?
what
I don't
I'm
think
saying.
I don't really think. It's just like, yeah, guy, I don't think it's ever come to light. I swear. I don't think it would ever come to light, but it's a cool story and it's a draw out. So it makes it look like one man ain't on it, one man's on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But really, it's never going to happen, man. Who's going to really fund this? Dad, you think Dad don't want to touch this? You think AJ going to want to sponsor this? I don't think no one's going to want to touch this.
Bouncer.
That's it, yeah. That's it, man. So cook in the bed.
But Bouncer's response to this, bro.
He's
Bouncer's
already
already biased against it.
Oh,
He's already. I've seen him talk about it. He goes, so he's basically trying to like draw out space some more. You get me?
So he's because obviously
He goes, man are chatting on the man are talking about, but Bouncer's doing the same thing, talking about people, and he's dissing people for talking about people. It's like make it make sense, bro.
Nah, but you know what it is? He put his foot in it though because he said I'll smack up anyone, and then 1 week later,
I think he was talking about
about anyone,
about the brother that he's actually got beef with, the other rapper. You get me?
Yeah,
So that's he's all clip. What do you call it? Sound bites.
They're gonna start clipping
Fucking
you,
hell,
bro.
man.
when we got Pabs
talking.
watching his words, boy, you know it's deep. Man said, yo, I don't even know. I don't even know. I Where's the heady?
I'm joking. Nah, man. Peace and love.
But
Get me. But have a drink.
I'm not.
Hey, I'm loving this old nigga beef, bro.
Spray's smarter than this. You get me? I don't think Spray knows what it is. You get me? And he's calculated also.
Yeah,
calculated chess move player, bro.
I think he's dragging it for a reason.
100.
Yeah,
100%.
Because normally he addresses stuff immediately.
All the comments are filled with reply to.
Like you said, he's got a real target.
Yeah.
I feel like he's trying to. That's what he's aiming for.
He's got a big podcast and it's doing well as well,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's doing good, bruv. It's got good numbers. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to like work the system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He clocked the algorithm, man.
But then you see with the. Alright, cool. Let's talk about it. Fucking, and then you like Cream is on my man's thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's like it's taunting, innit?
Yeah.
So it's just all draw outs to like, yeah, come on, and it's like, come on, man, why would I? It's an obvious draw out, innit? Like, it was
Sometimes
Jay-Z
you just
saying,
gotta
you
just
should
run
be
through.
your brainless, should be famous, because RTM's probably got better numbers than
Oh, it has.
the
It's
winners,
the biggest.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the biggest.
But at one time, probably
definitely.
winners was doing its thing. You get me? So
No,
it's
they are
like a
doing their thing,
landslide.
But it's just basically the reality is RTM is probably the biggest podcast in the UK in our scene. If there's like another white one or Asian one that I don't know about, big up them, man. But
Yeah.
you had 90s babies and that are doing their thing and that, but I don't think they
That's
rank.
more niche, innit?
Yeah, they don't rack
I
up.
feel like RTM is better for entertainment. Like with Winners Podcast, it's more of a.
No, but take
Insightful.
away the word better for a second because that's perspective. Yeah, the numbers that are there, they're ahead, bro, of all of us. They're ahead of all of us. Doesn't mean the content's better.
No, I'm not
It
saying.
just means that it's
No, what I mean is more geared towards entertainment, rather. Like I said, they're geared towards.
like
different
men
subjects.
versus
And I
women.
feel
They do that a
and
lot.
With
because of
RTM, he's geared towards will generate more.
Well, the truth
And
is,
because of that, he can put out more frequency.
Exactly,
Because
100%.
it's
I've got an opinion
it's
on
low-
that.
very clickbait. bro.
Respectfully, it's low quality, high quality, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So, obviously.
no, you're on about quantity, high quantity. Yeah.
High quantity, low quality. Respectfully, innit?
But define but bro, you can't say that because you got to define then what low quality is.
No, bro.
You're on about
In
low
terms of-
vibrations.
In terms of substance,
You're on about
basically.
low vibrations.
It's the
Is that what you're
general
saying?
content that we haven't all heard before.
Yeah.
To me,
So it's
this is just cool. This is like back chat, but podcast form, innit? Yeah, I'm trying
Okay.
to say. It's topics, bruv. We've been through these already.
No filter. It's basically.
Where's the insightfulness? That's why it's even like, sorry, bro.
No,
it's,
got you,
it's like, that's why Made You Think, Bang and Smurf had that little RTM Winners Talking, Made You Think told,
Yeah.
Bang and Smurf, go on Winners Talking because obviously it's more insightful. You'll get your story across.
Cause problems, isn't it?
Bro, like, and then obviously my man went on, RTM. Just interrupt him. Bro, this is Bang and Smurf, bro. This is 50s old right hand man, bro. I want to hear what's going on. Man didn't hear nothing, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to say. But that's again, bro. Let me not even violate. I'm not even trying to violate.
Yeah.
Because I watch RTM innit?
Yeah.
I think it's just mad entertaining. If I want to wind down,
But they
and
say-
take
That's what I'm
too
saying,
much,
yeah.
RTM, bro.
They say I do that though. They say I interrupt all the guests with that. They say the same thing, bro.
Nah, but this is
That's what they say.
podcasting, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone's chatting.
So what's wrong with it then?
No, but
Nah, it's-
sometimes it's like, broski.
Bro, I got ratings for Bang & Smurf. I know his resume. I know his criteria. But bro, he ain't got an album out.
No, but
So what do
obviously
you wanna
the
hear about?
stories. I want to hear the
Yeah.
stories,
We've
innit?
got quite a few on there.
No, but obviously 50. This is 50, bro. You was right handing him.
But
when he was at
Creeper
his
Crisis done an interview with him the week after. Hackney
I want to hear it with Spray.
Okay.
You get me?
That's that's what I'm trying to say. Will you though?
Yeah, different people bring
Yeah.
out different
Yeah,
in
100%,
people, innit?
yeah.
Yeah.
I hear that. True,
I hear
true.
that.
Like I bet I said to Smurf as well, bro, because we follow each other, and I said, bro, if you come and sat down here, you'd be the wickedest interview.
Hundo.
Because I've
Because
lived,
you
I've
know
lived
about
in
New
Brooklyn,
York
bro.
rap.
Yeah.
Like I've heard certain man interview people and say weird shit, and I'm like, oh, they don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Like America, they're saying
Yeah, they
backwards
say
stuff.
random,
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, bro, because remember he had the interview with Made You Think already, Banging Smurf.
Yeah.
A year ago
The
in
one
Trinidad.
on the terrace.
Yeah, cool, bro. We get me. Like,
It's true still. It's true,
and he had
it's
to
true.
explain the difference between Brooklyn and Queens because it wasn't understood well. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And that's the reality, bro. If you don't live somewhere or you never travelled and
you
you
wouldn't
or you ain't
understand.
stayed there, you wouldn't know. Because what happens in England, bro? We sit here and we see Mobb Deep, Cormega, Nasty Nas, Jungle, CNN, all these bad man from Queens, Southside, Jamaica, Queens,
Yeah.
50, fucking Lost Boys,
Tony Yayo.
all of them,
Yeah.
Supreme Team.
Yeah.
Queens, you think that's the grimiest place in New York? Because you know what it is? They talk a certain way.
Yeah.
Like my brethren, King Shooter, Queensbridge Shooter, bro. Like them man there, they talk a certain way. Their tone and that, their voice.
right.
They rap a certain way. That Queens rap is like, it's raw.
Yeah.
Brooklyn, sometimes they come across like a bit more like, they've got a mixture of rappers like the Biggies and the Busters where they're a bit animated and a little bit more swaggy and that. But bro, Brooklyn's the jungle, bro.
Yeah.
Brooklyn is like Brixton and that, like
Yeah.
Lambeth and all that, like that whole massive loads of Caribbean people everywhere. All of the madmen are from there, bro. Haitian Jack,
Yeah.
fucking all of the crazy stuff are
It's like
from
Lambeth
there.
and Southwark.
Like East New York, bro, where Uncle Murder's from, and that pink houses, bad, bro. Cypress Hills and that, them places are bad, bro. Like Brownsville and that, MOP. Like, bro, them places there treacherous, bro. They're not like Queens has got a couple areas like that, but like basically like not nowadays because it's a bit gentrified, but 60% of Brooklyn's like that, and Brooklyn's massive.
Man.
Queens is so big that Queens is like apparently you could fit the whole of like everything but if the whole of New York you could fit it in Queens loads of times because of the landmass that they got. It goes all the way past the airports and all that far out.
Yeah.
They've got like Sunnyside areas. That's what's called Sunnyside. Banging area, bro.
Yeah.
Rich people live there and that. Like Brownsville, Flatbush, East Flatbush, Canarsie, the Floss.
Yeah.
You got
That means Brooklyn's like south, because south is the biggest part.
yeah,
of London,
bare
innit?
ghettos, bro.
Obviously, you know, south of the
East
rivers,
New York.
South London, north of the rivers, east,
Bed-Stuy.
west, you get me?
Bed-Stuy, bloody Bushwick. Bro, it's just bare gangsters, bro. Bare Crips and Bloods, bare Jamaicans, bare Haitians.
A man's due to go out there.
You know
and
what I'm saying?
Still, I'll hit you, innit?
Yeah, bro.
So
Man's
maybe
man
up
on
with a
roll.
couple men
But
there,
it's
so-
mad because that's what I'm saying. When you see a certain interviewer, back to the point, they might interview someone and go, so he was in Queens. It's crazy out there. And he's like, yeah, but I was in Brooklyn first. And they're like, oh. So when you got to Queens, like, and it's like, nah, bro, that's why I was like that. Because I came from there.
Brooklyn,
Do you know what I'm trying to say? He was trying to say that in the interview. You get me?
Yeah.
But bro, all of the podcast politics, I try to stay out of it, bro.
Yeah.
Because you know what? We got our little room here.
Yeah.
We got our little thing.
Yeah.
That's his thing, man.
This little thing about
I'll be honest with you.
And you know what it's like, the audience is there, you get me? So what?
Bro,
It's
man's
like,
had reasons to get involved as well. Yeah, bro, but I don't move on that.
Yeah.
Real talk. Real talk, bro. Man's had people that say to man, like, oh, bro, like, do you get me? Like, what's going on with that? And I'm like, with what?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, Ross, I don't know. I don't know.
I've always
Ask
wanted
them.
to ask you still.
Do you know what I'm saying? Ask them.
I've always wanted to ask you or Gully, like, Rob, you know, I think like...
Gully ain't got a clue, bro. He turns up after 6.
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
start at 6.
Yeah.
And that's it, and he goes home. Big up Gully, that's
Big
my
up
boy.
Gully,
They say
man, big up Gully.
like they're saying Raft, like man, get onto him too much, bro. But
Yeah.
he gets onto himself, bro.
Nah,
Like,
Gully's your villain still.
Yeah, no, but
Gully's
he-
your chronic.
Bro,
Oh, respectfully, obviously, Gully. Let me not violate. Like,
No, Chronic's cool, bro.
Yeah. No, as in, like, I
Chronic's
don't
cool.
want to make it like
they're both
a...
good peoples, though.
Yeah.
So I get
but
it.
You get me?
Nah, but he's bro. He's a bruv. Gully is a brilliant journalist, bro.
No,
He's
100.
got historic stuff,
100.
even with you and that, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
He's been doing this thing for
Long time.
Gully's
That's
skilled,
Gully's
man.
thing still.
Yeah, Gully's
That's
skilled.
for
Splash
man,
record,
that's
Splash,
Yeah.
Splash TV.
Gully's
That's
skilled,
CRM.
bro.
Splash.
He's good at what he does, man. 100%.
But you know what it is?
100%.
This is like, I started this podcast on my own, long time before I even recruited him, innit? And bro, man's had the American links, do the interviews, woo. And then when no one really cared when no one knew what a podcast was, bro. Like I struggle getting people on.
Yeah.
Like, yo, do you want to do this podcast thing? Oh, what's that? like a radio show. I'll come when the album's out. Nah, we don't do press run.
Yeah, just
So now,
jump on.
so now it's like, raw, you get me? So, but man's had that, bruv. Man's straight had people from like Americans and that are like, raw. We spoke to Woo and they want us to go on another podcast, not yours. I've had that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna name it Shane, but you get me, because it's not that time. But blood, trust me, man don't care, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like at the end of the day, people are gonna do what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
But that what you bring up though,
Yeah.
that was a bit techie.
I know it was ticky.
And-
You know me though.
And bang just went, rah, fuck it. I'm just gonna talk the things.
Just mixed up the thing and just went back to America.
He's still here.
Is he still here?
He's chilling, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How's he even getting in the country? He got like. Oh, you know, we're talking.
Man said Pab Fad. Man said
But
Pab Flad.
I think basically though, the moral of the story.
Did you sort out your immigration?
Yeah. What's your paperwork like? What's your paperwork
Bloody
like?
But my whole thing is as well, right? To sum it up on a grown thing,
Yeah.
with the podcast scene. If you want to do a podcast, there's enough room in the game for everyone. Like you see, like stay in your lane, man.
Yeah.
Like if you've been podcasting on and off, but you just never started your own one, but you've had stakes in it because you've been on every show. You've done all of the when like when people do collaboration stuff.
Right.
You've been involved, bro.
Yeah.
Even the early link up stuff and that. So my thing is that, bro, if you want to do a podcast, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think there's like restrictions on like who gets what guest.
Yeah, 100. That's what
You know what I'm trying to say?
Everyone brings something out of someone.
No,
of course.
100%.
And it's timing, bro.
Yeah.
It's timing as well. Do you know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
everyone eats, man. There's too much content to go around. There's probably not even enough content right now.
Podcast is like the new TV now.
Yeah.
People
So
just
say
watch
where
it.
you have 100 romance novel films
Yeah.
and whatever, like you said, you get different takes. People bring different energies and different views. So you're here now. The what we speak about now, when you go somewhere else, you're not gonna have the same conversation.
Yeah.
So they're gonna see a different aspect
True
of
that.
you. Do you know what I mean? So now I can watch you on Real Talks and be like, okay, I get this side of him. Now I watch you on somewhere else. I'm like, okay, I see this.
Yeah,
It's
facts,
different, bro.
facts.
Do you know what I mean?
And
So
bro,
it's
in
not
the
like
UK, we're
you
still
don't have to get your
building our
information from
catalogue.
one podcast. Like you're not gonna
Yeah.
get everything from one podcast. That's the facts, isn't it?
Facts.
So like you said, there's space for everyone to just do their thing.
Bro, think about it like this. When 50 Cent decides to pop out, bro, when he's got like 6 new shows and that, he goes on Breakfast Club, Hot 97, Drink Champs,
Big boy.
Big Boy, and he does the rounds.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is jarring
Yeah.
because he says the same thing on all
Same
of them.
thing. We're in the same outfit.
Yeah.
It's like he done it the same day. Goes Hot 97.
Well, some is the same day. Probably.
Breakfast Club is just
I done the radio show in the
Yeah,
morning,
you can
flew
tell.
over to LA,
And
done the same
every
thing.
thumbnail, you got the same jumper
Yeah,
on.
same jumper on,
Same
yeah,
thing. But you know what the maddest thing is? I try to avoid that, but I don't take it personally.
Yeah.
If, for instance, like Spray would probably said it on his show actually. Like Spray has had like quite a lot of the guests that we had on after us, and he says it. That's why I rate him as well, because he says like, "Oh yeah, Justo, I saw you on ASB's thing. Do you get it?" And he takes stabs at us. He takes shots.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're not man games though, innit?
Yeah, that's what
man
it
games,
is.
Hondo.
Because at the end of the day, I know it's not personal. It's just podcast banter and that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, oh yeah, he ain't man, no, is he?
And bro, I'll be real.
You get it? That's what he's
healthy,
like.
man.
But I
Yeah,
think that's
bro,
what the UK
that's
need
good.
to get over, you know,
That's
because in the UK it's like, oh, you can't say it because we're such in a small like confinement, yeah.
Yeah.
In America, a man in the West was saying about someone in New York and that, but in the UK, half of the time, yeah, bro, like we from
Yeah,
the same
yeah,
area.
yeah,
We've
yeah,
never
yeah,
bucked
yeah.
each other in the head.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
You get me? So it's like. Really and truly, man, I acting like they're really gonna see these people again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
If you don't go outside and you don't rave, you don't party or nothing like that, half of the time you ain't gonna see nothing. And I think because of the internet now, you don't really like the new being about is social media. Oh yeah, I see man.
Drawing man out.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the places to go, everyone's going to the same place.
Yeah, it's smaller.
That's the thing. Like, yeah, if you're staying at home,
But I think
mind your business, yeah, you're not gonna see.
But
no
again,
one.
there's corners
That's
in the
what
industry,
Traplore should
innit?
do. That's what I'm
There's
saying.
corners, like I might not buck a man because I don't get invited to GRM Gala, but a couple man might be there, so I might not even buck certain people.
That sounded like a little.
No,
fuck the Gala, man.
bro, I'll be real.
You get invited?
Nah, bro.
Bro, yeah, I'm gonna say
no-
Gala,
must
yeah,
have no
just in case I get
invite,
invited,
bruv.
But you know what?
No
At this
invite.
point is I don't care, innit?
They'll quicker invite P Diddy. They'll get to the Gala. Hey, I got invited to P Diddy party in a.
Don't do it,
Where
bro.
was it? Where was it? It
I
was
don't
in
know. I don't
London,
ask
yeah?
me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I ain't
I
got
can't lie,
it.
yeah.
Everyone was
Nah,
cool with
that's
Diddy.
mental, bro.
Everyone was cool with Diddy, yeah. And then it was like King's Cross, across the street from St. Pancras. Yeah, there's a club there. Yeah,
It's already sounding kinky.
A Diddy party.
Diddy, it was Diddy's Spotify party, yeah. Diddy's Spotify
In London, yeah?
collaboration,
Like
in
that?
London, it was about 2 years ago, yeah.
2 years
just
ago?
before he quit his case, yeah. And then it was like, yeah, Diddy party went there now, and then freaking I got chucked out of the party.
Hey, you might have got saved, bro.
That was God. That was God, bro.
Bless him. The paperwork.
You ain't trying to get freaky enough in that.
Bro, one of his bouncers, someone came through and goes, hey, you gotta move, someone's coming in now. And he goes, what are you talking about? Some Virgin Records exec come up to me and goes, hey Pabs, yeah, freaking Diddy's coming now, innit? So you got to move. I was like, oh, okay, alright, cool.
That's it, you got.
And you got to, you know, they're trying to make this area a bit more security
VIP.
before he comes in, you know what I mean? And then there's some
Trying to make
lady,
this area more privacy.
and as I'm moving out, some lady, I barged some lady accidentally. You know that you just. I goes, oh sorry. And she was like, I goes, what? I ain't even moving out the way for you because of that.
Yeah.
And the next thing, the security was like, hey, what you doing? I go, hey man, get off me, man. What are you talking about? I got up there, and the next time, you know what it's like that? It's like, it's game over. I'm looking at everyone, yeah. Everyone don't want to get chucked out of like. Before it's like, hey, Paz, sorry. I didn't see that. I'm not involved.
Sorry,
I didn't see that. I was like, hey, yo, man, them, like, everyone. So all you fuckers that went to the Diddy party, yeah, I expose you. Yeah, man, I know. But there was one guy that's, you know, but I don't want to expose him because he's a major figure in the industry. But there was one brother that stayed, you get me, and we both left, you get me. But yeah, throughout the whole party, bro, the
Like a
party.
big figure, yeah?
Yeah, big figure.
Aye,
I said, you
man.
know what? It was Colin. You
I knew
mean
you was gonna
Colin?
say that, yeah.
I was
Oh,
doing
okay,
Colin,
man,
innit?
like-
So
Yeah,
Colin's
that's
a
business.
real one.
That's business, yeah.
He's a real, yeah. He's a real one. He moved.
And he's from T as well.
Meridian, you get me? So we're both from the same block. So we went and then we exit out, and I felt bad because
he
he
left
brought
with
me
you. Yeah.
to an industry party, and I'm the nigga that came through and got chucked out. You get me? And I'm thinking, nah, man, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna see my thing. And I'm thinking, yo, I went home and I thought, fuck it.
Do you know what's funny? Hey, don't say too much, but think about it. Like every time, you know, we raved a lot.
Yeah.
That's kind of how me and you got cool, bro.
Yeah.
What, just getting chucked out?
No,
just
yeah.
No, that's a linking up in the smoke in there, bro.
Outside, but slyly,
Hit man out, bro.
but slyly,
Yeah.
I clocked it though. You know when we catch up and we're like, do you remember where?
Yeah.
Some of them parties went a bit left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Which one? Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's talk about it.
No.
I'm down.
Nah,
My bench, you know, it's my. Alright, cool.
Yeah, but but
Oh, because allegedly. Oh yeah. All
And
right,
the thing
cool.
is, as well, I feel like that
Yeah,
night,
bro.
bro, was the night where it's like, you know, when
That was a good night.
it was a good night, bro.
So it's some
And-
guys fucking it up, innit?
The most violent nights are the good nights. The best
Wow,
nights.
trust me.
I need to
Be
make
hella
sure,
lit before it gets mad.
though, we're thinking about the same night, bro.
Yeah, the same one.
Don't say.
What's that? How much
don't say-
nights you been
Say
getting?
the area.
We've been that's what I'm saying. We've been.
Collindale.
Yeah. Northwest
That was a
ones.
good night.
The Northwest
Yeah.
ones.
You know what? I've had some good time. You know what? One thing about Northwest,
Yeah.
I don't know. All the best parties I've been to have been in Northwest.
Yardy
you know?
ones, bro.
Northwest has the
bro.
lit
What is it
party.
with that? Yeah.
Innit? The yardy ones, innit?
Northwest, yeah.
Oh, it's at the parties. them.
Dreams and
You know, it's a
jet
party.
set. Hey.
Like,
Yeah.
We was in jet set, me and Lito and that. And then some brother come and he brought Blade Brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Blade Brown said, oh, right, he was happy to see, man, they recognised, like, you know, like, right, oh, you're yours, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bro, 10 minutes later, he was gone, bro.
Oh, man.
He was out of there, man. And I don't blame him.
nah.
It's one of them ones, it's a proper
Have you been to a Diddy
base.
party?
Where?
Because in New York and that, you'd be
Are you
like...
kidding me, bro?
You know what I mean?
Bro,
No, but you know one thing I was going to say about Diddy party? Bro, you know what's mad, yeah?
Me, you guys mad. I was
You've been to a Diddy party, right?
I went to the...
You go to New York, right?
Yes, I know you go to New York.
And you was there.
Airz got cases on him.
I went to the yardie parties in Flatbush in the basement.
Yeah.
I go to the yardie parties in the basement, Flatbush. They can vouch for me. I can throw the pictures up. I've been to the parties in Queensbridge, the block parties. Piff Day. Big up Piff Jones. That's it, bro. I don't really go out.
You see
A couple
Diddy
clubs.
parties, yeah. I've always said, yeah, that bro. As much as Diddy got dirt on him, yeah. It was, bro. I've always wanted to go to a Diddy party, not because of that, not because of that. Not because of that. But obviously,
You want
man,
to see?
like, bro, like, it's a Diddy party, innit? Because I've just.
Nah, but you know what?
I'm always intrigued, bro.
Before Diddy and everything that we saw, we didn't know him to be anything, innit? It was just Diddy. Like, you know what I mean?
I think people knew though.
We didn't know. We didn't know. Now we know. Now we
now
know
we know.
better.
Yeah.
But before that, you know, as well,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
the maddest thing is, the man hasn't even been like sent that being guilty or not guilty. What if everything comes out and it was all just bullshit scandal?
Nah, it's not, man.
But it's not.
But what if it is?
It ain't
It's
no.
not though.
You
Like,
watch
put it this way.
You watch
The
Power
only
now?
thing-
Huh?
You watch Power?
Yeah.
Kane said if he did that shit, he did that shit.
The only thing they need to decide now
That's
is
it.
if people
That's
had
it.
consent. That's what they got their videos.
No, my thing is that
You know, they got the
like
videos,
that, what do you call it? I
Like
don't
him
know.
chasing Cassie done that.
That was
That's a live.
That's what done it.
Live.
That definitely. I think that is
made him look
that's
bad,
what
bro.
we know he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no mistake. He is what we saw on the camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
But do we know he's everything else everyone's accusing him of until he's been proven?
agree.
But that Terrence Howard guy was saying some mad things
He
about him
said
the
that
other day.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, yo. So I'm trying to think.
Why?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Very why?
No, that is that unless he has beef with him and he's just trying to tarnish his
Yeah.
name, that could be true.
But enough man are
get
just
me?
coming out saying like, yeah, did this, did that. It's like, bro, you lot knew what one.
But man, they were scared, bro. Man, they what
Yeah.
their careers, man, they what their.
Yeah, but everyone knew what. Do you know what I think? It's
That's what I'm
kinda-
saying,
I
everyone
think,
knew
I've
what
seen-
God.
We know Diddy, innit?
I
He's
think
got
it's
a bad track
I think
record.
it's
But I
down to
think it's kind of
consent.
fucked what's going on.
He's
I'll
got
be
a bad
real.
track record as well, though.
I'll be
Music
real. I
and
think it's
that,
down
and-
to consent.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these people that were involved in these parties consented to it.
Yeah.
Now that it's coming out, they're backpedaling
That's
and
what's
talking about
so
they were
mad to me.
scared and we was frightened and we
Yeah.
was.
Me
too.
They knew what they want. They knew they could get bright lights and stars. They got told go to the room.
Yeah.
They came in the room.
And you know what was going to happen?
They went to the room, bro.
Bright lights and
Because
stars.
you got stories of man that basically
My
said
thing
nah.
is this, yeah. Even when I'm like, alright, cool. I've never liked the two man. One. You get me?
What?
The two man and one ting, one girl. I've never liked that concept of a
Yeah,
threesome.
you have to explain that
I've
one,
never-
bro. I said
yeah.
I never liked the two man. What?
Yeah, let me elaborate. You know what I'm saying? I've never liked that. Some man in America are on that. So it's
Some
like,
man in England are on that.
Some
bro.
man yeah, some man in England are on that. So it's like
This is American
I don't like the
They
spit
eat
roast
arse
thing,
over
you
there.
get me?
That's American.
Yeah, that's what we call it, the spit roast. I don't like that stuff, yeah. But so the level of kink, like he's in that lane there.
Yeah, he's
you
got
get
it,
me?
man. Yeah.
No, he's
I'm not on that lane.
He's way beyond that lane, bro.
Yeah, I know, but
Thousand
bottles of baby oil was
Nah,
beyond that, bro.
Hey!
Nah, but come on.
1,000 bottles of baby oil was crazy.
My
bro.
thing
Yeah,
is
it's
that
mental, bro.
my thing is that 1,000
diabolical
bottles,
behaviour, bro.
that's a mad number. That's an accurate number. Not even 990. 1,000 bottles.
That would be
You know what I'm
accurate
saying?
number,
So you
man.
gotta think yourself.
190
They actually
bottles
counted
or
it.
something.
You know what I mean?
I heard
That
you
you actually
1,001.
kind of 1,000 what? That sounds more realistic
that's what I
than
heard.
1,000
What's
bottles.
that?
Like.
That's what I heard.
But you know what? It could have gone Costco.
Bro, Johnson and Johnson's
Nigga
alright.
could have gone Costco, got a couple boxes in it.
John-
Yeah,
bro.
stacked them in my house, man.
Johnson and Johnson's a why, bro.
That is why.
That is a
That's name
why,
alone,
bro.
yeah.
That's
Man.
2 males, bro.
But
One
yeah,
bottle.
but-
Yeah, 2 males, one.
But you know in the 90s, when a man got accused of man's thing, yeah, mad shit, yeah, friggin' like Tyson or Tupac, he wasn't so quick to turn our back on them, pause.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. You gotta wonder sometimes, man. Like
But we be
media's
knowing
too
these
more
fucking-
powerful.
No, but
I ain't no shit, man. I was listening to
the
shit.
party.
Yo,
he was ready to go.
But alright,
He
cool.
know
Diddy fuckery.
All right, but you know that Harlem shit where they go, hey, come on, baby.
Yeah.
Like, that's all say baby, man.
They could, no, but they could twist that against him though.
What,
They can
say-
twist that against him, like the slang. But
Yeah.
the reality is, bro, Diddy's whole career has been mental, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize till I watched the documentary, bro, that his first party, everyone died in the basketball court, bro.
Yeah.
You see that one where he ended up on the paper and that.
Mad.
Then later on, the artists that he's had, bro, like some of them just died, bro, with no money in that, bro.
Yeah. Even the
What's
Shine
my
thing,
man's
bro.
name?
Shine thing's mad.
Yeah, the Shine thing. What's the other brother though? What's his name? Black Rob, isn't it?
Black Rob.
Yeah, Black
Cold,
Rob,
bro.
yeah,
He's dead,
yeah.
bro. He died with nothing.
Yeah.
And then what about the other guy that was
But
in
you know
Biggie?
what? When you
What's
listen
the-
to, but
Craig
when you
Mack,
listen
yeah.
to,
Craig
Yeah.
Mack, yeah.
but when you listen to
Even the
Biggie's
Locks had
rhymes,
to get
yeah.
off of that label, bro. The Locks
I
bullied
heard
him on
even
radio.
Biggie was trying to get off. before
Mary J. Blige was
Yeah.
trying to get the whole
Biggie
thing.
said some suspect shit too.
Yo,
Yeah.
Biggie
Don't
said
say
something.
that.
Please don't say that.
No, he said it, bro.
Biggie's
He
my
said it.
bro.
What's the tune?
He said it.
What's the tune? What's the tune?
I was a Tupac fan.
I can't say the lyrics.
What,
Lyrics crazy.
Don't
I was
you
a
know
You
Tupac
look
that,
so good. I wanna.
Yeah.
Well, that's the first album. Second album, he went crazy.
No, but they try. He on about
Niggas bleed just
Yeah.
like us, and it's like,
He talking about throwing man off
Bro.
the bridge. You on about?
Ah,
Yeah,
you know
I
what
know
I
what you're talking
mean?
about. But
That's
bro,
crazy.
He was trying to do the mafioso thing with that, but it backfired because he was with Diddy. So later on, it looks worse.
but his cousin,
But it's still bad
C,
anyway.
what's
He
his
should be
C
saying
cutter?
that.
C cutter.
D gutter.
No, C cutter. Don't you
Gutter?
know? No, gutter. The D gutter is
Yeah.
the brother. Yeah, but you know the C cutter.
Little C. C's.
No, Chy Cartier. He had a fight with the one that had the fight with Jim Jones in the basketball thing. Chy Cartier.
Yeah, that's little C's in that, man.
No, C's is C's, but then you got D-Rock, and then you got Chy Cartier.
Oh, so it's D-Rock and C.
Yeah, he's got D-Rock, C's, and he goes.
The man them basically.
Yeah,
Junior Mafia. Yeah.
And you say now, my man, you know, would do that crazy thing, mad thing.
What crazy thing?
Mad.
What? Wait, what?
Don't you over the bridge, what he said.
Oh, but okay, so he used his brethren's name.
Abducting, and all that abduction and all that crazy
the
stuff.
mafia thing.
Yeah,
but
man.
it's mental. Them things there, they didn't age well, bro.
Yeah.
Like he thought it sounded sick at the time. You could tell.
You know what?
Later on, it's mental.
In hindsight, though, it didn't age properly, bro. Like what, 20, 30 years later, bro.
Yeah.
Age, didn't it?
How? It's terrible, bro.
10, 50 years later, still no one's chatting about it until about 20, 25 years later.
Nah,
then it aged decent, innit?
I think people just ignored it.
I find
we're in
it
the
funny,
council
that
culture
we're in the
now, though,
age.
innit?
Yeah, the council
Different
culture,
times,
the Me Too thing.
Yeah, but we're the age we're meant to be the most accepted, yeah. But yeah, we've got a whole pause game. Man can't say nothing.
Nada.
Diddy never be safe in
It's
this era,
true.
though,
Because back in the day, man was saying wild shit, yeah, and that was just get played off.
No,
Like,
what's the
man would
most-
tell him, yeah, you can suck my dick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the biggest New York insult.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Do they even still?
They say that you can kill
Even
a man
old
over
school
that.
Snoop and that, they were like, yeah, eat a dick, nigga.
Why?
These man
No,
old, though.
legit though. When you
That's
watch
a
it,
pause. Oh, yeah, you can't even
there's a
pause
tune
it. That's a
when Snoop's literally saying, eat a bag of baby something.
Bruv.
On a man thing, bro. Like, and man was just vibes in that car.
Yeah.
What's wrong with these Americans,
I don't
bro?
know, cuz.
They go mad, you know.
They're the madness,
They
bro.
go mad, bro, with the slag in it. It's the
But
slag.
and then we follow, like in the
realise
90s.
it,
You
yeah,
get me?
Look at Mike Tyson. He said, "I'll make love to you, like until you." What did he say?
Yeah.
He said, "I'll fuck you till you love me." To the reporter.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's wild,
that's
bro.
crazy.
That's like, eat your babies.
That's crazy.
Man.
He's a sicko, bro. Yeah. These people are sick, bro. He's sick, bro.
It's a
in the
different
head.
level, cuz.
But alright, what? So you went to a Diddy party, bro?
Yeah, I got chucked out, man.
That's mad, bro.
Everyone was there though.
I went there.
All right.
I went there. Was you there?
Bag of UK rappers were there, man.
Fair enough.
What
What year
UK
was that?
execs.
They got to explain themselves.
Everyone was there. I was saying hello to every brother. It was like, yo, but this is before the Diddy scandal. This is before the Cassie tape even came out.
I know
So this is like, this is when Giggs and Diddy were doing the
shows and that,
the video together. So
it
was
happened
accepted.
weeks later, innit?
Yeah, man.
So it was accepted and all that, but yeah.
Nah, I hear it still.
Peak.
But yeah, hey, what you reckon of new music though at the moment, man? You lot been listening to anything? Because there's a couple albums that's dropped like this year, because Q2 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
The first quarter's done. So this first quarter, who dropped? Central C.
Yeah, Can't Ross Greatness.
Yeah.
I like that album.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Chy Cartier. Is it Chy Cartier? Is
Chy.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Chy Cartier.
Chy Cartier. I always get the name wrong. Chy Cartier just dropped 2 weeks ago.
Decent
Cold.
project.
You got that Nemzzz. He's on a run. Deluxe album come out Friday and that, or the week before.
Yeah.
And then you had Mans Malone dropping from behind the
That
wall.
personally my favourite one so far this year.
What's the name of that one again?
Summer.
Okay, that's not Tina's Boy, innit? That was the last one.
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah.
So Summer is this year. Obviously, Summer Patience in Islam, in the Arabic actually.
Yeah.
Obviously, that was good, man. I feel like Mars, bro. This guy, bro.
K Money as well, innit?
From prison.
He dropped one this year.
K Money dropped. I think so.
Yeah, I think he did. He had a stream of Rimsey on there. It was cold.
Yeah. He did. He did drop this year still.
K Coke dropped on Friday, just gone. That might be too early to review because it's just brand new. I don't think that's fair either. It's been out for like
Tef
48
dropped
hours.
something as well. Tef.
Tef's coming. As long as
He's about to drop. Yeah, he dropped one
single.
tune with the Nas sample.
Yeah, I like that.
Hard.
Yeah, good
Hard.
sample.
Young
Good
Tef
sample.
is a bar still.
Aye, my favourite rapper in the UK,
Boris,
man,
sorry.
all time, literally.
Do you think he's doing the right things though, like putting it out on his own channel and
Yeah, because obviously that's where the scene's going right now. Like the GRM, Link Up TV, Mixing Madness drops there. It's old news now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Respectfully. But
I
obviously,
hear it.
It's like now.
I just
it's
feel like I
independent
didn't.
thing.
I found it by accident.
Yeah.
I didn't know it. Yeah, I didn't know it came out and that.
I see it on Twitter. So I'll just see it in the feed and I see that there. So that's how I pick it up. But I think the GRM and the link up what you're saying, I don't think that it was ever a good idea for rappers to put it on. Looking back, because all you're doing is just
building someone else's page.
Yeah, and you're just and you eventually have to put it on yours. So
to get your
you're just
own
holding
thing
your
anyway.
shit back for long and long and
You
long.
don't think there's a fair exchange of exposure, and then you pay me. So you pay Posty, and then he will pay you in exposure.
Because
Probably for like
I
the
think-
first 2 tunes, maybe.
Yeah,
but
couple.
after that, like when you got your whole catalogue on there, nah.
You
I think,
eventually have to
I
branch.
think the whole thing needs to be audited because we don't know if it's fake or not.
True.
That's even real.
Because if you look at the comments and you look at the things, it looks shaky.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff looks like that though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I've realised and about what I've clocked as well? Yeah, being around the game and that is that no matter how much stuff you buy and pay for in terms of blog posts, YouTube upload, rare, if it's not cracking and it's not shaking, it never connects. It never works. Like it's almost like you gave it a good go and put your best foot forward money wise and that, but it just wasn't that. It wasn't the time. It might be a good tune, wrong timing as well.
Yeah.
I think that the dots have to connect bigger than that. Culturally, they have to connect as well.
But if you see someone tweet, got 100,000 views in 2 days, you're gonna think, okay, what's the fuss all about? Let me go look at it.
That does happen.
So we're bragging. It's the bragging about the numbers. So you think I'm gonna use this to brag about the number,
I hear that,
But then it's like it still doesn't like transcend to your pockets being filled. If you know what I mean. So it's like.
Because most people just got fame and no money or no nothing.
There you
no
go.
ownership on their own content or nothing.
There you
just,
go.
Real talk.
Just a no name.
There you go.
Yeah, facts.
And people are paying to go and grind daily. They didn't even get invited to the gala.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the gala,
facts.
it's Smirkston, a couple e-suits. You get me? It's the same old brothers that go there. You're not going to the gala. You get me? Look at what you've done for the culture. They put my guy to the gala, man. You know what I
No
mean?
gala for the man.
It's like, because man ain't from East. Nah, joking.
I am from East.
Hosty, I love you, man. You know how it is. Let's say how it is.
Thoughts in the Cali.
Yeah.
Thoughts in the Cali.
But the thoughts in the Cully thing, I think
That's good, man.
that's a bit,
That's
but
when you should go on there.
Yeah.
me,
No, like
him.
like, no. I mean like an artist. Like if an artist is
Yeah.
putting out their shit and it's popping, they should go do a daily duppy with them.
Yeah.
That's a fair exchange.
Oh,
go do a
okay,
plugged
yeah,
in
yeah.
with Fumes. Go do whatever it is you do. You
Yeah,
don't
I
have
hear
to be
that.
on there
I
all
hear
the
that.
time.
But music
That's why I
videos
rate
don't live on
Nines
there
and that.
no more. Yeah,
But what
yeah,
Nines
yeah.
and that do is sick, bro. Nines and that they drop it on their thing. They drop they drop a movie on his channel.
Yeah.
Then the single. Then he might go like he didn't really do interviews, so they do a little Radio 1 with Henry quickly.
Yeah.
Then it's like time for you lot to get your daily duppy you've been bugging me for 6 years.
Yeah.
Them Northwest man, they don't play with that.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
They make
yeah.
GRM wait. K Coke done the same thing.
Yeah.
He kind of helped make Fire in the Booth because he was the first big one. Then bang, that's it,
Got
bro.
signed off that, innit?
Maybe
With Rock
I think,
with Rock Nation.
Yeah.
I think he was probably maybe he was already signed.
Yeah. I heard Jay-Z watch that one. Was like, yeah, I need my man still. That's one of the biggest.
Donny was living in
fumbles,
London,
bro,
innit?
UK rap.
Tie
man.
tie.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he was living in Grove.
Okay.
So
okay.
yeah, and then Mr. Shabs and that.
Oh yeah,
and
Mr.
they-
Shabs. Yeah. I
Yeah.
seen him the other day. He looked different, boy.
Yeah, grown.
Different.
That way.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a
That way. Wide. You know what I'm saying? But
David
nah,
Lloyd.
Mr. Shabs.
Bro. I think what it is, yeah.
Gym group.
I think what it is, bro, is that like there's a way to do it though. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? You see, how you say it? Chy Cartier.
Yeah.
Or Shay.
Chai.
Like
China.
like Chai Latte. Chai Latte.
Yeah.
Her album, bro.
Yeah.
I like what she's done. You know why? Because, bro, it's called No Bringings, yeah? That's the name of the album, right? Or is that the name of the song on there?
Name of the album, innit?
Yeah.
Name of the project. Yeah.
No features, bro.
Yeah.
She said, you know what? Bun a feature.
Yeah.
Doing my thing. I felt like what she said to me with the album was like, yo, to the producer, yo, brother, load me up with them mad new sounding trap beats that you know I like. The ones that are my tempo.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pepper all of them.
Yeah.
And just put that out.
And she had a couple rap tunes on there too.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is like,
forward.
she could have definitely decided for a manager to reach out to Hedy again for another one, for a manager to reach out to blah blah blah, woo.
Yeah.
She could have even probably tried to get a Sench feature on there.
Yeah, 100.
She could have
But
tried.
she said, I'm gonna carry my own.
Yeah, because Sench jumped on Nemzz's thing.
Yeah.
And she was on Nemzz's thing.
Yeah.
But blood, she didn't put no one on her thing, bro.
She might be the hottest upcoming rapper right now.
Bro, she's good though, you know.
Yeah, she is. You know, I like her attitude, man.
Yeah,
Still.
she's very British.
Yeah.
Very
that's what I like
envy.
about her.
Yeah, bro. Man's Bretton's little sisters are like that, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
The way she talks and that, like
she reminds me of
the
the girl that
lingo.
I went to school with.
Yeah, the lingo and that. You get me? Because I'm too old for that.
Where's she from?
Tottenham.
Tottenham still.
Yeah.
The girl, what the Turkish looking girl?
No,
bro.
she's from
Black.
Edmonton.
Okay.
But she's from Tottenham, Chy Cartier. I think she's
black,
from
She's African,
MPK,
innit?
bro.
She's African, innit?
She's half Sierra Leone, half Jamaican.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. She's Sierra Leone,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
Check
she
her out
got,
still.
she's cold, man. Like Chy's cold. At first, I thought she was just like a because she blew up off like a
one
sound.
tune.
Bossed up.
Yeah.
Like it was
Lobster.
a bit memey, innit? It's a bit like a meme, innit? There's a bit like of a funny thing.
Because everyone, you know what it was? What happened, bro, is that it came out and it was refreshing for the girls.
Yeah.
So all the girls were like posting it and using the lobster thing as a caption and that.
Yeah.
So there was what she had that you know when it's the gift and the curse, you blow up quick, but can you follow it up? She had that kind of thing where it's like, what are you gonna come with next?
Yeah.
And then the Yo tune was cold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo was cold, bro.
She had tunes in between that hit. Some of them hit. Some of them were like.
A couple that missed, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Big you up, but a couple missed.
Yeah, Hundo.
Even me, I was rooting for you.
Yeah, no.
But a couple of them, I was. A couple of them missed,
How
but
do you connect though? Like from a
That's the thing.
from a critic, music connoisseur, like sort of thing. Like, what tip would you give to a rapper that's just coming out and he just wants to connect? Even for a rapper, that's just be that for a bit.
Yeah. No, I think
That's like, where's the advice?
We write the shit down.
Put a paper
Get my notes.
my brother said, look, talk to them, but I'm also here.
I'm listening.
Mr. AI.
What are you into today?
Trust me.
literally, no. I just think it's about like understanding like what's happening right now, innit? What people are connecting with at the moment. I don't think it matters about age. I don't think age don't matter, innit? I think it's always about.
Oh, that was
like,
dark,
following-
bro. He didn't tell you his
No,
age.
not even that.
That was dark. He just went to age.
Because obviously,
That
I've
was
done these like
Yeah,
10,000 hours in it, so it's already there, innit?
Oh, okay,
like
okay.
that's the foundation.
Allow you
But I
then.
think it's like about understanding what's the trends at the moment, innit? But I don't want to say trends and then boom, TikTok. It's not really about that. It's about, you have to kind of deep it properly. What are the slang that people are chatting about right now? What's the slang people are talking?
Relatability, kind of.
Yeah, like
Do you know what I mean?
Culture.
certain things people are fucking with like right now. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Because you want to relate without seeming like you're
begging it.
Yeah.
You're trying to still feel.
Do you know what I mean?
this
So you want to
way.
still like, look, I'm still in tune,
Yeah.
but I'm not, like you said, especially if you're older,
Yeah.
you're still in tune with what's going on,
Yeah.
but I'm not trying to be you lot.
Yeah.
Like, I know what's happening.
Like
yeah,
Jim
I throw
Jones.
a little
Yeah.
something.
Jimmy's doing it good, bro.
Yeah.
Jomo.
So you'll throw something that's relevant, but you still keep it.
You have to just stay connected, bro. Like, you literally just gotta keep your ear to the streets. What are people really fucking with? Especially, obviously, the youths. But what are people connecting with the most, innit? And then literally just go off that and make your own.
Yeah.
I always say that. Man. You have to make it your own, innit?
Can you overpost?
Nah, man.
used
Because
to
remember, we're
online.
competing with, everyone's competing for everyone's attention right
Yeah.
now. Because
That's
now
an
you're
area where I
artists.
think people get a bit unsure.
Yeah, 'cause when you're artists, yeah.
That cool and not post for 2 more days.
Nah,
Or do I
that's
post
dead.
again.
Yeah,
That's
that's
dead.
dead. I think I agree because I think like it. Because all right, cool. You could post. Say you post once a week and get like a Instagram got it to the algorithm anyway. Say you post once a week and get 1,000 views of that. But if you post 4 times a week, it's going to be 250 each.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. Instagram's already decided what they're going to give you.
Yeah.
You get me? So you don't just go psh, 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 psh. Get me
I
and
get
try
what
to
you're
fuck
saying.
up the algorithm.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
You're-
Yeah.
Overload
Yeah.
it. Yeah, try to overload it.
See what sticks and then
Smart,
double
bro.
down on what sticks.
Yeah, I rate that still.
Yeah, I've
I rate
realised
that.
that,
Yeah, I rate that what you're saying because the percentage of outreach is kind of already calculated.
Yeah.
So you might as well try a tick and see if you can get
I'll get
some
you.
extra engagement that they didn't predict, basically.
There you go.
But
push.
again, I always say,
That's
the music
interesting.
game is the tech game now, man.
Yeah, it's
because
techie.
it's like, bro, it's like when you're artists, you're competing against content creators, podcasters, skit makers, all of it. So everyone's competing, everyone's swiping. So you literally got 3 seconds to grab someone's attention.
Yeah, if you post the wrong part of your song, you can fuck up.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
And then all your hard work, boom, in
It's
the bin.
true.
Yeah.
Done that a couple times. Like,
Like, what's the hook?
bring it
Some
down.
videos
I
are-
gotta pull it back up.
There's certain songs that the bit that's on
Hold
TikTok,
on,
yeah,
son.
Yeah.
you're like, oh, this
And
is
a Bentley
hard.
in it as
And then you
well.
listen to the full tune, and you're like, the full tune's actually dead.
I only want
But,
that.
Yeah.
but the TikTok bit though
Was good.
That was lit.
Yeah, that was good.
What the hell? What the hell?
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know it past that. You know? I don't listen to the tune.
Literally.
Yeah.
And they got a Jamaican version as well.
Yeah, that was sick.
With the blood clot.
The blood clot, on the bumper clot, that's that. I thought, yo, that was cold. Yeah.
Bro, they're made for real.
I think
They're
you know
made
it's
for
the
reals,
socials,
bro.
yeah. I think it's all about a hook, innit? It's all about literally with artists, yeah. You take your hook and you make it a content hook. So whatever is the best bit, whether you talk to the man them or whatnot, everyone around you, what's the bit that sticks with you the most? You make that clip. You make that clip because we've only got 2-3 seconds before you grab someone's attention.
So basically, because I get what you're saying, because doing podcasting.
Music
bro.
game's done though, I think.
Talk about that then. Let's talk about that because I think, bro, I've been thinking about it. You know,
Yeah,
But
music
you know what it
fun.
is? I'll get backlash because I'm an unsuccessful rapper.
They'll say
Turn
man's salty
podcaster.
about the game.
Yeah, they say that motherfucker, he's from West, no one rated him.
What is he now?
Yeah,
But yeah, you know what? I don't even. Elaborate because.
You know what?
I'm even scratching my phone thinking.
Yeah.
No, but think about it, bro.
Fuck, man.
Think about
What I fucking do, man? Shit, man.
Think about the messages I've been sending you for
Yeah.
years, though, bro. Podcast, bro. Make your own one. Bro.
Yeah, but then it's like.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Come on the show again, like, because bro, I know how this, but I like the way you do it because you kind of rap because you like rap. You
Yeah.
don't rap for clout or fame.
Yeah,
love
I
for
just,
it.
You
yeah,
just do your thing because you enjoy it. I like that.
I enjoy
That's
it,
why
yeah.
you get it. Your personality is bigger
Therapeutic.
than your music.
Yeah,
You know what I'm trying to say.
yeah.
I think you would do well with a solo thing where you're just chatting.
Yeah,
about
100%, bro.
like random
Need
events.
more
Yeah.
stories
And
from
just
the
putting your
Character,
input
bro.
in.
Yeah.
I think that would be hilarious.
But you know what? The
100%,
thing I
bro.
feel like when.
But
The thing when you
not the
talk about
bouncy thing,
people,
though.
yeah.
you open
Bro, you
yourself up.
open yourself up to, and then you know what? It's like
Yeah, but I feel like
you're outside and it's
Nah, bro.
it's real.
Yeah.
That's the UK. Remember, I always tell people, what's it?
But I'm very hated, bro.
You think
Yeah.
so?
I know so. I don't think so.
But it's like because sometimes people
People
don't know
jump
you,
online
you know,
talking about me and that.
and then they meet you in real life. You're like, yo, you guys,
He's cool.
He's a cool guy, you know.
Yeah.
But they've already got an
Yeah,
opinion of, you know what I mean?
Because I
Like,
wore the shades on the show and
They just think, man.
they don't even know I got hay fever, but they think he thinks he's sick. You know what I'm
He's
trying to
trying
say?
to be bad.
Yeah, I think
Literally.
it's a lot of that. Like, there's a lot of just what do you call it? Premeditated like hate for no reason, man.
But I
You
always
get
say
me?
online comments don't mean shit.
Yeah.
They don't mean shit because people buck you in real life, bruv, and they hail you up.
Yeah, Daniel King.
Is that one of the people that think?
Tit job. You absolute tit job.
Number
yeah?
one off.
Yeah, bro.
No, there's a new one, yeah. He made an account
Are you
after
sure it's not the same brother, bro?
Like, probably. I ain't sure, that's the truth. Some next one called Flying. He said he's going to link me at the jukebox. Yeah, I said, cool. See you soon.
Yeah.
I delete these guys, you know. If anyone says
Nah, we don't
anything
delete
that I don't
comments.
like, I keep saying,
Can't take it.
anyone says anything I don't like, yeah, I'll cuss them, rub them out, yeah, say what I got to say back and then delete
Yeah.
them. Because like, I got to say my piece, but then you're going to see that and then you're out of here, man.
Nah,
You're banned.
man.
You're
Nah,
blocked.
bro, you know what? I think
You can't even come
I
back.
get slander, bro. Oh, he talk about himself again. Oh, I came here for the Stamina Boy interview and he can't help himself and that. It's like, bro, he asked me a question, I just answered it. And then another one killed me the other day. It's like they said, I'm about to watch this now. I'm on the intro. I bet any money he talks about New York and Dave East again. It's like, bro,
I don't
you
kill
know what
you,
I'm saying? But you know what though? It's jokes. I find it funny. Like I'm eating my dinner.
Yeah.
Watch it. I'm busting up. You know.
Yeah.
Actually, bro, I'll be honest. I'm not sensitive. You
New
know.
York again, mate.
Bro.
That's your selling point.
See a tweet, yeah.
USB. Oh, blood. I'm not sensitive. You see, like people, they call me out my name, and it's just a comment, bro.
Yeah.
No one really says anything in real life, bro.
yeah,
But if they do, cool.
Yeah.
See you when I see you.
Yeah,
Shit.
literally.
And my point, why I'm even bringing this up is, bro, when you podcast,
Yeah.
slyly you have to want all the smoke.
Yeah, because you're public property.
Right.
You see what you're saying? You
literally.
see what you're saying about when you get in that game. The step into the game is bring it.
Yeah.
There you go.
On
You know what I'm trying to say?
There you
Yeah.
go.
That's
But
what
you
I'm
know
raising
what?
Ray
You
for.
say-
Ray's on this, yo. I don't give a
Anyone
shit
can get
ever.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll be
But that's true.
outside with my kids and I don't want to be fighting like that video you showed me and stop beating them. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, it's crazy.
Nah, I hear
But
you
that's,
though. I hear you
it's
though
the
still.
biggest
I hear you.
draw out, yeah. But
That's true though.
it's the biggest draw out, like, and it's never in like just one man. It would always be like cowards, a bunch of
Yeah,
cowards.
yeah,
and it
I
would
know
never
what you
be
mean,
like
yeah.
one man. Man would be like,
Facts.
hey,
I'll
I
try
see
back you
you.
with 5
Facts.
man.
Yeah.
try to chat
Facts.
shit.
So
Facts, bro.
what I
Facts.
would say is when you put yourself out there, yeah, just when you go
like
outside,
that, bro.
you're now whether you like to
You're a
admit
target,
it or not,
yeah.
or whether these people want to give you the props for it, you're a celebrity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you need to be rolling out like a celebrity. You get
Yeah.
me? Charleston White levels or something like
Facts.
that. Always,
Seriously.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got to roll. You got to always have that. That's why when you see me with my guy,
yeah.
you get me. You know
Ah,
what I mean?
Mike,
When I go
yeah,
places,
Mike.
I'm with my guy because
Big
it's
up the
like,
Brum man, them.
yeah, B Montana,
Mike,
my
Killy,
brother.
yeah,
You get
come
me?
on.
So
Killy,
I'm
Killy,
always
Killy.
with some. If I'm ever gonna go to an event, yo, B, what you saying? If he's not ongoing, I don't even bother go.
Yeah, but I like that.
You
That's
get me?
smart.
Yeah,
That's
because
smart. We stepped out yesterday deep.
yeah, man.
About 12 of us.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
There you go. That's how, and that, you know what? But you're 12 and you're not looking for it.
I was enjoying, but
you're enjoyable guy.
Everyone's on lookout for everyone
go.
else. You know the ones
that's how
there.
it's meant to
Yeah.
be. You get me?
Someone in the corner looking.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Now they're
Because-
good. They're good.
They're
good.
It's like the animal kingdom.
You're not ready, cuz.
It's predator prey. They're looking for vulnerable animals.
Yeah,
you get me?
yeah.
And you know,
Man with
some-
their girl and that coming round the dark
that's the
corner
worst.
and that.
Bro,
Yeah.
I don't even think it's the public that's the problem, bro. I think it's rappers, bro, man. Bro, I can't lie. UK rappers piss me off, bro. Man.
Why?
There's certain content I put out, bro.
Emotional, isn't it?
Yeah, and they like
They segregate the team,
It's
man.
Ego.
Rappers be the man's
Man,
DMs,
everyone
like,
got too
raw.
much ego, man.
About what though?
Like, cause obviously I do the critique thing as well, innit? Like
Yeah.
certain things man saying, it's just like, right, I didn't fuck with that.
Yeah.
Respectfully. Or man's reporting on something like a history thing. Like I put out one brief history of UK rap video, yeah. I missed out a couple names, but it's a brief history.
Oh yeah,
bro.
I've seen that. Yeah, you missed out.
And I
on a couple
can't
stuff.
put, I can't put everyone though.
Yeah.
This is for someone that's never like that don't
you know what the
history.
issue is
They
with
can
that?
follow it and do their deep research and understand. Okay, there's more people
Get
involved.
it
Yeah.
out.
The issue is that when you try and squeeze everything into 40 seconds or something, what happens is you start missing things out naturally.
Yeah.
Because you got to make a decision on what you put in and what you don't.
Yeah.
And then it irritates people.
It's
for
not
some
me, bro.
reason.
It's the algorithm, bro.
Nah, yeah, I know.
No, but do you know what it is? They
but
feel
you
like
made the video.
they're
so
more
shit.
important
Yeah.
than certain people, or their impact was
Yeah.
more important.
Like,
than this,
okay,
man.
cool,
Do
I
you know
put
what I mean?
out the
Their
video,
tune
yeah.
should have been known
I've
for
seen
that
that, I've
rather
seen
than
that.
that tune.
Bro, man put out that video, yeah.
I think you
A
missed a
UK
couple.
rapper. No, I did. I know I did, bro. But it's
you're my
brief,
guy.
innit? Hundo, but
Still liked it.
yeah, but obviously
But I
you
still
get
thought,
me.
yeah, it could've
But obviously
been-
a big UK rapper, bro. You're like, raw. How can you leave man out? Like I was like, oh, it's brief, bro. Like,
Why do they
you know
care
what I
what
mean?
you
He's like,
do?
oh, I'm part of the timeline. You can't. We're part of it. Without us, there's no history.
Us. What were their crew?
Nah,
Oh,
it wasn't a crew, innit?
okay.
Bro, now you made it kind of bait. So.
Ah.
It's not even a crew,
That's
but
enough
yeah,
fire
like
pressure.
it's a rapper, innit? And obviously he's like, yeah, like how can you leave man out like part of the timeline? Like there's no history without us. I'm like, oh, that's pretty. If anything, jump on my live.
Yeah.
Ed, man. Like,
They
bro.
don't want to support your TikTok. They just want to critique your TikTok.
Yeah, but bro, like
Innit?
this
They
is
don't want
it's
to
always-
empower your life.
Yeah, it's you know what? It's
They just want to
it's
tell you about
narcissism.
yourself.
man's part of it, the culture, the same way you are now, bro.
Yeah,
You just have to
yeah.
accept
Otherwise,
it,
they
fam.
wouldn't DM you if you weren't. Because you're
Yeah,
irrelevant.
exactly.
But you know the best thing for that rapper to have done is make it look like respectfully you're chatting shit by
Yeah.
putting out more stuff and be like, hey man, this guy don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But no one ever wants to do that part of it.
Yeah.
Get me? Whenever someone doesn't involve me in something, whatever, I make it look like, oh, you know what, you just don't know what you're talking about. When people come over here, they're gonna want to question you, like, hey.
Yeah, I saw this over here, but
Bro,
you didn't mention that.
well,
Like,
you
do
know
you
what I
really
done
know the
today?
culture?
I'm not getting in no magazine publication. I made my own one today on
Yeah.
AI. 5 questions with Pabs. I ain't played no games.
Cold.
I done that like that. People probably thinking, what's this?
You had a cartoon the other day.
I had a cartoon.
Yeah,
I've been
I've
doing
seen it,
shit. And like people will catch
AI
on eventually, you know.
building.
They're gonna
Yeah,
catch
Wabby.
on, yeah.
Is he really here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's AI right now. What's the jacket stuff?
Hey, you better see the boss that told me AI.
Alright, man.
Oh, that's
Message
hilarious.
for
I used to do
AI
that.
man them.
I used to do that.
The leg went when they got in the
I'm
heat
saying,
magazine.
Oh,
it
the
glitched.
glitch.
Man's at home ill.
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh,
nothing
yeah,
is
yeah,
real now, man.
Nothing's real, bro.
That's
Bro,
crazy.
You know what?
That's
bro?
why I say the music game's done, bro. Nothing's real.
I was gonna say
It's
to
crazy.
go back to that.
Yeah, you
'cause I know
can
we're
AI
going-
voices and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Crazy
So I'll
work.
soon get to that. I'm gonna do a whole AI album soon. I think. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Once Drake done the tune with Tupac and that, I knew it was a rap.
Yeah.
Hey, that was hard, though.
It was cold.
No, you can get whatever
hard,
future you
bro.
want, bro.
Bruv,
Can we all agree that about Kendrick? Can we
Wait.
can we have a moment to disagree?
all right,
Go on.
can we just say this quickly though?
I think Kendrick is dead, man.
Nah, he's not dead.
Yeah, that
He's not dead, bro.
Boom, back, boom, boom. What is that, man? What does he mean?
that tune's hard.
But what does that mean, though?
It's
a West Coast
No,
thing,
wait,
isn't
hold on.
It was-
Hold
it's
on.
some- it's some blood thing.
I think it's like a boom
Wait,
bap, like,
hold on,
scrapping
hold on. It's you know Smart Fire. Remember the comedian?
Yeah.
They used to do the rap thing. Yeah, and he went up against T-Pain and Soulja Boy. Yeah, he's got a skit where he goes like something like bing bong, bing bong, boop. So that's the bar. That's what he's related it to.
Oh.
So
It's
yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I just you gotta
That's
know
what I'm
the
saying,
deal
but-
with
You
things.
say you're not rating Kendrick?
You ain't rating him, bro.
Listen, I like Not Like Us, yeah, because I thought,
Yeah.
and then I did like
Bang
little
on.
beef, but then that's it, man.
Well, you
I
didn't like
I
DigDats?
like Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. I like
old, bro.
I like Money Trees, but I'm just going through his catalogue, yeah. But I can
Pabs, like,
name
crazy
you
album.
I can name you bare Drake tunes that I like.
Now Drake's got
Hundo.
big.
Bare
Drake's
Drake
got
tunes.
Hundo.
So much.
catalogue's mad.
Hotline Bling. Holy for tunes. You get me?
for the Hotline
Like
Bling.
thinking
Anything with a timestamp, bro. 6 a.m. in Calabasas.
Bruv,
4
Drake,
p.m. in
yeah.
London.
So-
2 p.m.
7
in
a.m.
fucking.
Bristol.
Yeah, I don't listen to
Kendrick
Drake.
don't
So.
come London, bruv.
Nah.
I fuck with the band them. Kendrick ain't doing that. You get me?
I feel like naturally as some UK
They got
niggas, we
Meridian.
gotta fuck with Drake.
He said R.I.P. Luke as well, Drake.
That's what I'm saying. You got a Lukey t-shirt. You
Yeah.
get me? So, but
That's
I
mad.
get Kendrick's position
I like
in
Kendrick.
pause in the game. You get me? But we
Kung
all
Fu
know that
Kendrick.
Drake has been more of a UK.
He's a megastar though.
A UK ally.
I don't think Kendrick's a megastar.
Oh no, now he is.
Nah, but no.
Definitely is.
Bro, Super
Maybe,
Bowl.
yeah, maybe.
Can't deny that.
Nah, maybe.
Maybe Super Bowl.
Maybe, bro, we'll see. But I'm saying, because he hasn't
Maybe man's
travelled.
got Grammy, man's got
enough Grammys.
All right,
Super
fair
Bowl.
enough when you guys say it like that.
Yeah,
But what I'm trying to
got
say,
fucking what is it? What was that?
can we agree though that Drake's a bigger megastar than him?
Hundo, definitely.
Is that fair then? 'Cause
Everyone,
I'm trying to say that,
I always say
basically.
this, everyone's got a Drake song they like. Everyone.
Yeah,
I
even
think.
your mum.
No
and
one's
your
got a
auntie
Kendrick song they like.
Yeah,
I do.
yeah, not everyone. Yeah.
Not everyone.
Oh, of course you do. You like him. I like his music.
I don't even listen to
Man,
Drake.
he's on about.
Man, like, even when man was talking about the playlist,
Yeah, but
I
you
said,
still-
I don't even have Drake in my playlist.
Yeah,
And
but you
they were
still rate Drake.
Not one tune you like.
Not really.
Ah.
Not
Bro,
one.
name a song. What song?
Oh, I can't name your song. You gotta
No,
name it.
What song have you ever heard me or Drake play?
No, I'm asking you. I'm not saying I've heard you with any. I'm saying you must have
do you
one.
like him on the features then? So have you heard like a tune that he's featured on? Because I'll be real, whenever like when I listen to Drake, I think he commercial, then he'll come out with 100 Rags Rapper Than a Rapper.
Yeah,
100
he
Rags
goes
Than a
mad,
Rapper.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think, yo man, this guy
And one
is
thing about
cold,
Drake,
right?
cold.
Yeah,
it's
cold,
cold. No one
man.
can deny it, bro. Drake can rap, bro.
Yeah.
Drake's a cold rapper, bro.
Wait.
He just can't be a top.
I know the
rapper.
ghostwriting thing.
Yeah,
That's
the only thing.
But you know it's so
But
it's
yeah.
so personal, yeah. On some verses, yeah, where he's rapping, I'm like, bro, this can't be ghostwritten, man.
Yeah, nah, he ain't. A lot of it's him.
Yeah.
It's just that he's a collaborative artist, bro.
Bro, he's a pop star, innit? But he's
You know what
still
I'm
hip hop.
saying? He's rock for singers.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know if he's. all
Well,
hip
what's
hop,
that
but
guy?
he
What's
is,
that
he
guy
is
that
rap.
wrote his bars though? That came out.
Quentin Miller.
Quentin
He actually. So that's the thing. That's what I think people don't like him, because he wrote the diss for Meek Mill, innit? So he kind of didn't win that.
Nah,
battle.
he didn't write the diss
Heard the
Nah.
reference track.
of the diss.
Yeah.
I thought he wrote the other one, Rolling Through the Six.
Yeah. I thought he wrote
That as
that
well,
one.
but he done that one. He done the dun dun.
Back to back.
Yeah, back to back. Quentin Miller wrote that.
Is that why Meek Mill beat him up?
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's making sense, true. Yeah, he jumped
on the
up.
ghost
Think about it. Why would
Why would he
man
jump
be
him,
biting a
bro?
ghostwriter?
Yeah.
Like, look, I'm using
Man,
AI.
top
If
the
AI
spirit.
can write my bars,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But you know what? It's like
Even Drake's features, bro. I'm looking at it, bro.
not
Poetic Justice
traditional.
with Kendrick. Love Me with Lil Wayne and Future. Why You Always
And you know
Hating
what
with
as well?
YG.
The maddest
No
thing is-
Lie.
I like Poetic
2
Justice.
Chainz.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hard
see, that's what I'm trying to
tune,
say.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
that's
but you're
Kendrick.
you're a West Coast man.
But you know what's the beef over though?
Say something with Timberland,
What's
bro.
the beef
Bang
I
on.
think it's over culture.
The beef's over because Drake started crying when Kendrick done the Control first.
Yeah.
That's where it started from, yeah.
Decade
Time ago.
There's a
and then
diverse
Kendrick jumped on the BET award and addressed it because basically everyone else was doing their verses and sending back. Drake was talking about, I just think it's not real, man. Like, I don't think the culture. And everyone's like, bro, it's rap. What do you mean this not the
Yeah.
culture?
That was
Like,
funny from him.
do you know what I mean? So then now,
Corny.
Drake's
When he said I'm gonna, I remember
Do you know what
when
I mean?
when he
Yeah.
said he would spearhead any of these guys.
Yeah.
Okay, just
And then
friendly
Kendrick now
competition.
jumped on the BET Awards, done that freestyle.
Yeah.
When he said, tuck the sensitive rapper back in the pajama
Yeah.
clothes and all that.
Yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah.
since then, they've been sending shots back and forth for years.
Subs,
it's
bare
only
subs.
year now it's popped up. So everyone thinks that Kendrick just popped out and just started
I
chatting
think
shit.
now is literally this time last year is when it was popping.
Yeah,
off.
it was exactly this
Yeah.
time last year. You know what's
I
mad?
get
You
it
see,
now, I
there's
get
a channel on YouTube called Diverse Mentality. Yeah, they're about peoples from America. Quake. They've got they do this thing, the 50 Cent versus Ja Rule, what really happened. And it's called What Really Happened.
Black and white thumbnail, innit?
With the
I
with the
banged
thing,
it, I
yeah.
banged it.
You see them man there, the way they put together their thing, they were before Traplore Ross, bro.
Yeah.
Their documentary is crazy. The Ja Rule 50 one's mad. The Jay-Z versus Nas one's mad. The documentary, what they do, bro, is you see you see how man's got XXL and Source. That's a time, bro. I bought these magazines. These are mine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man read that. But there's interviews with 50 that was never digital. It was in writing. So if you have it's not online.
Yeah.
So these guys, they'll go and find them and they're like put that page into the editor.
Yeah.
And that's part of the YouTube video now.
Yeah.
So it's online.
Ah,
So
right.
because there's a 50 Cent interview where he I don't know what kind of morning he had, but he was like buoying off the interviewer but talking too much while he's buoying him off. So he was talking about Supreme and that. So he was just running. He was on some aggressive shit to the interviewer, saying that I'm an offspring of him, and that. It's like a mad interview, and he talks a bit about the Supreme thing and Ja Rule and all that rare.
So was it really that got him shut up? Because
They say that it's all of them together because it's murder, isn't it? Murder Inc.
But to be fair though,
Yeah.
Ghetto Quran was a mad thing though.
It wasn't that mad though. Their beef is different, that though. That's what I'm saying. You gotta understand.
He's talking about bare man's thing.
Yo, Ghetto
Nah,
Quran
but
was crazy.
it's all just
bro.
Was
just
it
music.
because it's back in the
Music.
day?
It's
Was it
music,
considered
though.
as
Is
dropping
it?
dimes? it wasn't really because it was more like.
I think
But
personally,
it's weird
yeah.
though, because they've been calling him snitch from early.
Nah, but he ain't though. He
I
ain't.
know.
Even that
But
paper was fake.
They were trying to run it.
Because I think people just didn't like 50.
Yeah.
Earlier
He was
they were trying to run it
anti-industry,
still.
innit? He was a goon that was challenging. He was basically there's a thing where they say that them man bullied the bullies, or tried to bully the bullies, basically. Because remember they had Big Nose Troy.
Yeah.
They had E-Money bags. These man are
E-Money
serious
bags,
geezers,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Them man are
But
trying
he's
to.
name dropping them and get a Quran, Supreme,
Yeah.
E-Money bags and them.
Yeah, that's his boy E-Money bags though.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what it's like? I'll tell you what it's like, bro. It's like a real youth from Tottenham, yeah? You man is Tottenham, yeah? Tottenham's got bare real youths, bro. But there's a youth on a block over there that he's got his thing patterned. He's got his little gang. He's a serious geezer. And he starts rapping. That's who 50 is.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
50 is
yeah.
not really like snitching, bro. He's just talking about his
He's not a
ends.
civilian.
He's talking about his
actually
ends though.
Yeah.
And he never said, Prince killed Jonathan on this block. He just said, they say.
No, but he did say.
He said Prince
was the killer.
No, yeah, but he said Supreme was the businessman.
And
Prince was the killer.
Did he already serve time after that?
He was in, yeah.
Okay,
Even Prince has come out and spoke and said that he loved the song, bro.
Okay.
That's why there's a twisted narrative. Supreme don't like 50.
Okay.
And 50 don't like Supreme. And they say that it's his son, innit?
Yeah.
They say that it's his dad, bro.
That's interesting still.
That's the rumor, innit? They say Supreme's his dad, bro. That's the rumor. But like, I don't think that's real. But he is technically like the block dad. Because his mum worked for Supreme and that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So like, it's deep, bro. It's deep still. But it's a G'd out story, that story. So them diverse mentality guys, the way they put it together, they don't miss nothing, bro. Even our podcast has been in like 3 documentaries, bro.
Yeah.
Because I interviewed Black Child from Murder Inc.
Yeah.
in America. Bro, they chopped that and put it in because he had beef with Prodigy.
Yeah.
They mobbed, like Prodigy set Irvin up in a studio apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was for E-Money bags because he used to roll with them.
Yeah.
So like, remember when he dropped the book?
Yeah.
They were saying Thingy set them up. Prodigy said that other youth from Murder Inc. set them man up.
Yeah.
Black Child.
Nah, the other brother, Black Child 30, it's the other youth who had beef with North Star and that in Ali Pali and that. What's his name? Cadillac Tar.
Cadillac Tar. Yeah.
He said that even like he gave the drop or something, and then he denies it because he's about still. He denies it, innit, on interviews. But Irv has said,
you don't fuck with him because
because it made sense, the alignment of the Prodigy, what Prodigy said in the book.
And then Irv went and signed with flipping G-Unit, innit? Prodigy.
Yeah, they might went signed
Yeah.
G-Unit.
Oh no, but the Prodigy and that was already down with him.
Affiliated.
Yeah, because even E-Money bags that's what I'm saying. Bro, a lot of people don't know that 50 Cent's first bringing into the game, and that was Nas, bro.
Okay.
He was a supporting act on tour with Nas.
Yeah. That's why 50 wins.
Yeah,
his
Trap
last
Masters.
respect.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he loves jungle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gangster. But like, it's mad. Them like when you see them documentaries and that, bro. When they piece it together that well, it makes you realize like how deep it can be and that. But like, there's now there's loads of them on the internet about Northwest and that.
Yeah.
Bare every week there's a new one.
It's facts,
About-
bro. Every time on my recommended, bro, I
Yeah.
see another Northwest documentary.
You know what it is Reddit, bro. Reddit
Yeah.
is where it all comes from, bro. That's where
Right.
that's like where they go. They go to Reddit, and then
go
if
there just
But
be
you know what,
chatting.
Northwest and Houston and all that, they got a lot of history.
Yeah,
man. a
100%.
lot of roadman history.
Yeah.
From
Early.
Yeah, from
long
early,
time,
Yeah.
100%.
Yardies and
Stepdad.
all that, innit?
Yeah.
My stepdad was from Houston.
But you see, you see the rap game though, yeah. Because I said I don't want them to get at me because I'm a failed podcast rapper and turned podcaster, right? I think, bro, why would you want to buy a beat of someone? Pause, like buy a production. You gotta like it first, so you gotta find it. It could take time. You like it, you buy the lease, whatever.
Yeah.
You gotta write now, so writing process could either be like that or could take ages because you gotta get it. Oh, I don't like the way I said that bit. Rewrite this.
Yeah.
Ain't found a chorus yet. Woo. The process is long. You gotta go record it. Then you gotta hope that when you record it, it sounds how it sounds in your head. Then you gotta get it mixed and mastered. Then the man them go, oh, I don't like that one. And you're like, oh, I love it though. Oh, fuck. Then you find the one you like and you go, right, I gotta do a video.
Yeah.
Then the man them say, yeah, man, get the Phantom out and that.
Yeah.
You start paying peas, bro. The cameraman wants a bag.
Yeah.
The rental company wants a bag.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
The Selfridge's trip costs
You
600.
gotta put marketing dollars.
Yeah.
Then you gotta upload it somewhere, and Posty takes your 300 quid. Then your tune comes out and it gets 20k,
Yeah.
and that's a good.
That's
and,
even a good number.
yeah,
bro.
but even that is not enough though to
Yeah.
impact the game.
Yeah.
But
it's not enough to
but
change.
where's the money? So what we're doing this for? So
Yeah.
fame is the new currency.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So maybe you could do something with your fame and get a brand deal or something like that. I just think.
I think social.
That's
media
why
is-
influencers be like, a lot of them be trying to negotiate their influence and be like, oh yeah, like
Yeah.
I'll give you promotion. And
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, bro, I don't want no promotion.
But what about?
Give me the bread, B. Give me the
But
bread.
what about, bro? We've got a camera on a stand. We pay 2 hours, and we don't have to think about anything apart from make a couple notes about what we're going to talk about, and then we put it out tomorrow and we don't have to think about it again.
And it costs even less than a quarter of what you would have paid for a
Way
single
less,
release.
and makes more money because it costs less.
But
I think just social media is monetary now, bro. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
social media clout, you can turn it into money somehow.
But then the same way, I don't want to be a hypocrite, bro, because our show is based on music.
Yeah.
Where it intertwines with street life and culture, and
Yeah.
we're a cultural podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so if we got no rappers, bro,
Yeah.
the fuck we gonna talk about, bro?
Yeah.
We're talking. They give us talking points. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And we
They are the
listen to their
topic.
music.
They are the
Man
topic.
to be honest, I'm someone, bro, that I was a DJ. My dad was a DJ. I bought vinyls. Every form of music they sold, I've copped it. I'm like you, bro. You know how like I look for the new talent.
Yeah.
Like, and if I hear someone, I go,
you
I'm on
feeling right
them
now?
early. That's what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm cooking. I'm cooking to the point where it's like, this is probably the least I've ever listened to music in my life.
it's true, you know.
Legit.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Ain't something I listen to already.
I used to collect music, bro, like as a
not
hobby.
really.
I don't even.
Is it an age thing? Because I was
I
just
used to
listening to
think
the
that.
old school stuff.
I
now.
don't think so. I think he verifies it for us, bro.
I think, yeah, you see, I think music, bro, music was spiritual, innit? There was a thing where, because it was physical, bro, you have to go somewhere, buy it, have it in
Live
your
with
hand,
it.
bro, and then that felt like accomplishment in itself, bro. And you'll stick with that
Actually
CD,
felt like a possession.
vinyl, yeah, no matter what it was, you'll stick with that. You see it, literally. But now, because everything's digital, bro, I feel like we're losing the essence and like the spiritual connection you get with an artist now, innit? Like, but it's mad though, because I grew up in like the MP3 era, like the leaks,
yeah, that's what I was
and
gonna say.
the mixtapes and whatnot. But that felt.
I'm sure the
better.
youth still live with it though. On
Yeah, but
Spotify.
You know what it is though, because
Man,
having
them
to
still
go
had to
hunt
put
for a
them hours
mixtape.
in on LimeWire, bro.
Bro, having to go hunt,
Killing our
LimeWire,
PC.
Facts,
bro, it's mad, bro.
Yeah, I mean, there was still things to go through. Like
Yeah.
now, man could, like even I discovered today, but man could just go, hey Siri, play whatever, and it just plays the tape, bro.
Oh shit.
Like legit, like even I'm thinking, fuck, I'm old, fam.
I
just learned that today. Do you know what I mean?
I even had an
Fucking drug too much idiots.
That's mad, innit?
Bro,
That's
bro.
mad, bro.
That's mad.
Like,
see
bro,
what I'm saying? Even now, the Siri just start. Look,
Fucking
the Siri
hell.
just started. Man just said, hey, you just start playing the
Magic,
tune.
bro.
Like, man even had a interview with Tef, yeah, and I was even like, raw. Like, I feel like now music's lost it because I had to go and hunt for your mixtape, bro. Like, I had to go hunt, I had to go my mixtapes, whatever, hoodtapes.co.uk and whatnot, and go look for it. But now, because Spotify, you could just go and look for any artist and have a judgment on it. I feel like now, because you
Rappers
can't
try to
filter
do that
out.
sexy thing as well, though, where they just drop it without telling anyone. Hoping
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah,
gonna find
that's
it.
mad, bro.
That's
No
weird.
countdown.
Yeah, like Beyonce, yeah.
Yeah,
Even that, it's risky still.
Yeah, facts.
But because she's got the engine and the momentum and the fame,
Beyonce.
all it takes is a tweet.
Unless you're Ed Sheeran, Beyonce,
Yeah.
Taylor Swift, one of them.
They
man,
got,
you can't do
fans-
they got
consistency,
fans
bro.
that are like waiting at 12
They're
a.m.
things separate, innit?
No,
for
I
anything,
think
any
if
new information.
fans ain't willing to come see you in person, like
Yeah.
a concert.
It's not real.
Yeah, it's
You're
dead.
not really.
You're just,
You're not really who you think you are.
Yeah,
And
facts.
that's the truth.
No,
you know?
no,
That's what I
That's
realized.
why we
you
have
know?
to give it to Nines, though, you know. Because he's sold out show.
Yeah.
That's not a joke, bro.
Yeah.
No, 100.
That ain't a joke.
Pot of paper weren't happy, was he?
He wasn't, bro. I think he wanted to probably be paid to come out and perform his song.
And then he.
I always say,
he probably got told he could perform it, but there's some politics with that tune because he talked about it online.
That's the
yeah,
thing.
he talked about it.
I always say as well, if rappers can't spit live, you're not a good rapper, bro. I always say if you can't do the live thing,
What
bro,
made you bring
heard
that?
it.
What
I
made you
heard
bring
it.
that up right now?
because bro, you can't just be a studio rapper, bro. Rapping is live.
Are you
bro.
thinking of someone though, or are you just thinking out
Nah,
loud?
bro. I just think the whole scene.
Because I thought Nines. I thought Nines.
No,
had a good
not
show.
even to do with
Yeah.
Nines at all,
Okay.
because Nines is verified, bro.
Yeah.
But I think like with rappers
part of the
coming up,
craft.
and nowadays the last 2, 3, 4 years, yeah, I've seen rappers perform live. It's like, oh my days, bro. Bare backing track, fam.
But like you said, it's
Yeah.
too easy now. Like part of rapping was learning your bars.
yes.
Yeah, spending them minutes with it,
In the mirror,
performing it,
performing.
getting it right, so that when you come out, it's natural. You man could just throw the tune and boom, you're in it.
Yeah,
Boom, boom.
yeah,
Now, like you said, man need to do bare, like, do you know what I mean?
A lot of man
There's
ain't talented,
backing
though.
track. They got the full. They don't even got backing track. They got the full tune playing.
Yeah, they just spitting over
The
it.
full MP3 Spotify just running, bro.
Yeah.
Man's just there.
Like man, come see
Man, them,
perform
sing the
live,
thing.
bro.
And a lot of these songs ain't performance tunes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And that's the thing, you know. Back in it, you would make a song
Facts.
that's performance. Now we're making.
Man are just making
weird.
tunes.
It's like it's not. It's got no soul to it.
That's
no
why it's
more.
not connecting,
Yeah.
fam.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
I hear
saying.
Connecting.
Because you had a club, you had a tune for the car, you had a tune for when you're at home doing the cooking, cleaning, you had a tune for when you go to the club, you had a tune for you're going gym, you had a tune. Now, it's just whatever, innit?
What the hell? What the hell?
Radio is dead. Radio is super dead right now.
Yeah, I'm glad that is dead though.
Bro, man's hearing like
hate
flipping
radio,
Joe Budden pump it up. Why am I hearing that
So
on
man's
UK
still
radio,
hearing,
fam?
hey ma, what's up?
Yeah,
What's up?
we go get it.
How you still?
Like-
Like, that's unfair that them man are still getting that.
History,
You know?
yeah.
It's not fair, man. That should be on like an old school's channel.
I thought we went past American
That should be on
radio
history,
now.
bro. Yeah.
We got enough catalogue now. Like,
I'll be honest as well, bro. I get it.
Sad,
I'll be
bro.
honest with you, and it's gonna sound a bit mad, yeah, because they shouldn't be getting strays on this show. But these radio hosts, these new era radio hosts, bro, they're so corny, bro.
we think so.
I know so, bro.
Oh, some of them are
Because-
my guys.
I know.
no.
That's why I'm looking at you. I'm looking
you.
at
That's
I don't
Yeah.
blame them though, bro.
Bro.
They get set with a.
I don't
radio's
blame them.
too
I don't
structured,
blame
fam.
them. The matter is, the radio shows, whoever sorts them out from the higher up.
So what? Who was a good radio
So
host
payola.
back then?
Who was a good radio host?
Yeah.
Boy, Westwood was cold.
Yeah, Westwood
Logan
was
Sama.
Yeah.
Logan Sama was cold for grime. I think even Shorty Blitz was cold.
Yeah.
I think DJ MK was cold on Kiss for the hip hop show. People don't even remember MK, bro.
Yeah.
I think Rodigan was cold.
Yeah.
Like these are proper DJs, bro, that host and invent their own way of doing it.
We're talking about our culture though, innit? Yeah. So if we're
Yeah.
talking about our culture, bro, I think radio died after Trace FM left, man.
Nah,
because bro,
It
bare
died,
shit,
it died
bro.
because of the internet, bro.
Yeah, but bro,
Not because
radio's
of
still radio, though.
a radio.
Yeah.
But the problem is, bro. Now, yeah, alright. Even Bomb. You see, do you remember there was a time where ZZ Mills had a bit of a moan that certain big male figures from the industry don't support her show and come on and that. Like they want to dodge her show and go to the radio instead and that. I felt that because do you know what it is? Sometimes the artists don't want to be on a fuckery show, and I get that. You want to keep it clean, but there's a lot of big artists. They'll go and sit with the Henry girl and the Bruce.
Rob Bruce.
Yeah, Rob Bruce and who's the other one? Manga and all that, and they're on radio now. Cyan, but Cyan's a bit of. She's been in the game a long time.
Yeah.
She's done her thing. And
Obviously,
that.
what's her name? Tiffany Calver.
There you go. But Tiffany Calver had something about her.
Yeah.
And Snitching had something about
Yeah,
her. They
yeah,
had a
yeah.
bit more.
They had personality
It's like they felt the culture more, the underground, and they understood it.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, like people from jail was hitting me up saying they heard my tune on radio. I was like, nah, I ain't got no plugger. I ain't been on radio in 10 years, bro.
Yeah.
But it's because Boost was on the tune.
Yeah.
So like it reached that show because she was embedded in the culture.
Yeah.
You
Big up
get it?
Tiffany, man.
Yeah. No, that was Snitching.
Oh, Snitching,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
Big
big them
up
both
Snitching.
up because
Yeah,
Tiffany's got some classic Fredo interviews and freestyles.
She Drake's DJ.
Nah, I think Drake just rocks with her, innit? Because of her show and that. But the other ones, sorry, bro, the other ones are a little bit like when they interview an artist, bro. The artist is sometimes massive, bro, when they get like 12K on the interview in 2 days and that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, says Kiss on YouTube. Like, this is Kiss 100, bro. You should be getting, because you got them on there and your Kiss. And the lighting sick, and it's 6K. I don't even know if it's 4K. Like their man's microphones hit different than that. Like, like this interview's whack, bro. Like it's very surface level. It's beyond surface level.
Yeah.
Like so you know. the
These,
new album.
these radio hosts get
How
control,
did Phil make
bro.
it?
That's the
Yeah, it's
thing,
good.
bro. They get
I was
control.
on
bro.
Logan
Basic
Summers.
questions.
That's the
Like,
thing.
where in the UK do you go?
I knew it was over for when Logan Summers said, "All right, guys, we can't say no homo no more." And I was like, "What?" And it's like, yeah, that's when I saw the change. That's when I saw the change.
Bro.
Logan actually said, because before you'd be able to say things,
Yeah,
and,
but that
and
is
then
a
they
bit-
wouldn't know things.
Yeah.
So there was a code, innit?
They
You could
clocked it.
spray stuff, and they, you have to edit it out. As long as don't say the F word and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But they're actually going for phrases that we created now, and it's like, yo, man, it's too much control now. You get me?
I think it's the artist teams as well. I think, again, I would love to see, it's so mad, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's opposite sides, but I'd love to see a Chy Cartier and RTM, fam. Imagine that. Like, bro, to me, yeah, it's like, as much as RTM is RTM, yeah,
Yeah.
bro, it's still in the culture, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
And you're going to get raw and uncut.
100%,
Yeah, I'm trying
bro.
to say, I feel like a platform like
It just depends whether you know how to handle
real
yourself,
talk,
though.
true stories, like Winners Talking, Block Report, all of these
Yeah.
things, yeah, it's like, bro, it's ground level.
They need to come on these
we
shows.
don't edit shit, like, shit is raw and uncut. You get
People
me?
that actually listen to your tapes growing up and that, like, you know, like I can honestly say, bro, that even though man's got a bit older and that, I can interview a lot of these young G's. We've done it. C1,
Yeah.
AP.
Even the
that was
younger
good- that was
creators
good
like
interview still.
Billy,
Yeah, it's great
whatnot,
interview.
all of these people, like, you get me? Like,
We know what we're talking about. We know what a good tune is. We know what a bad tune is.
Yeah.
We know if like certain times we tell them, yo, you know that one, and they go, oh, you know what? I've been getting backlash for that one in the hood.
See?
And it's like, I hear it.
But that's real. That's a real answer.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? The rhythm wasn't really the one on that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It happens a lot.
I thought the scene will circulate back into like greatness again by this time at least, did it? But it's been in the mud for like 3-4 years now, fam. I don't know what's going on, fam.
What about Krypton Conan's new project? Because these are like we spoke about them earlier in the show.
Yeah.
How they got DigDats to be one of the first charted drill tunes by being on the remix.
Yeah.
And obviously, they come from where they come from, and they've had success in many areas. But like what they dropped, Young Kings?
Young Kings 2, innit?
Yeah, what happened with that?
I think, obviously that came.
I listened to it once.
But I think it's just one of them ones
twice.
where them man have reached legendary stats now, innit? Like, so whatever they put out, it'll be listened to, but then they don't have to make it work, really.
Okay.
Bruv, like Nautilus Baby, The Supermarket.
Yeah.
Obviously, Conan's on Channel 4. Like, bruv, music's a secondary hustle now for them.
I was just about to say that. I feel like a lot of artists.
Couple
now
good tunes on there, though.
have got into
Hard
content
tunes.
creating.
Yeah.
So the music's coming second now, because even nowadays.
Or third even.
Yeah, because nowadays, I'll be real. Not like you said, when it comes to Spotify, it's so easy to access. Yeah, you're not even paying attention to the artist.
Yeah.
There's probably tunes that people have on their playlist and they don't even know who sings the song. And you'll be like, oh, you know, swear, I've been listening to that for months, but I don't know that was songs for that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now, to get themselves even out there, they have to put their personality out there. And like you said, interviews is not enough no more.
Yeah.
So now they got to create their own pages where they're just doing things.
Yeah.
And then that takes the music takes the
Like,
back
why
seat
should
now.
I like you?
You get me?
get
So
me?
now you got artists doing vlogs and that.
Yeah.
And you're like, where's the new tune?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? A man's out here showing you, oh yeah, this is where man used to chill in the block and that. You're like, yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
But like, I need that new album.
Don't you think you should have? Don't you think that like, you might be right about bad management as well. Don't you think like these people should have like? Do you know what happens, bro? Now that I've been I ain't in the industry, by the way, but now that I've had a glimpse into it from podcasting, I've clocked things, you know. You know when like you meet an artist at a party who you never would have met before because you never get invited to the parties, and you thought, fuck it, I ain't doing that, and we roll there quickly. You meet, they go, oh, he's the guy that said the mad thing about Vibes Cartel, man. Rah, rah. And then they spud me and go, I agree and shit. Like you're like, yes. But they are artists. Oh yeah, man. You keep the link.
Yeah.
Then 2-2's in the convo. They're like, you know what? I wanted to come on your show, but my manager.
Yeah.
Beforehand as well, like come up in a convo in a room.
Too much
I
control.
struggle with that too much, bro.
And they recommend it, and obviously you don't have to tell me how the convo went because I saw where he went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now and then the maddest thing is some of them, bro. This is how you know man knows because certain times I've been like, I wonder who their manager is. Then I think about it, yeah, and then I go, I know who their manager is. You know what them ones like, and you start realizing, like,
just from the
okay,
path where they're taking,
yeah,
you know
okay.
who's
You get it? It's politics, bro.
who's
Politics.
directed them.
Real talk, bro.
And that's the
Man's
thing, a
had
lot
that.
of people in the industry want to build their CV, like people behind the scenes want to build their CV before they think about the artist.
Everyone wants to be all
that's
these
the
fake
thing as
A&Rs,
well.
bro.
Everyone wants to be
I'm
there.
honestly, I'm fed up with the fake A&Rs, bro.
Yeah.
The people that act like they know Wagwan, bro. Like they're trying to connect dots. So bro, if their resume is empty, bro. They've got no accolades. You could turn around and say to them, yeah, when was the last time you got a number 10? They ain't got a number. Whose phone's that? Is that yours? They ain't even got a number 28, a number 48, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're living off of like you manage one artist.
Yeah. And
know what I'm
that's the
trying to
problem
say, like,
with
bruv.
the music too. Again,
that.
it's this, bro.
Everyone wants to show their
so
face,
many
man.
issues, bro. The people in the buildings too, they're not us.
Yeah.
That's the issue. Like, they're not us,
Very
bro.
true.
You go to a label, wherever you go to, yeah. Bro, they don't look like us, or they're just not from where we're from, innit? And that's the problem, fam. Like, bro, it's just naff, P, bro. The industry needs a reset, fam. Like,
No, definitely.
and we
Beyond
gotta
that, though,
respect
innit?
legends more too. I think with that.
But I think we need to start more labels, maybe. You know what I mean? And then bring what you need. Like you might want to start a label. You get me? And then bring what you've got to bring to the table.
But again, P's, bro, man,
Money,
backing for that.
That's how it's turned now.
Yeah.
That's how it's turned. It's fucked.
But that's why people go down the route they go
Just
to
hit our
because it's
bouncer,
for the
man.
peas.
Just hit our bouncer.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold up, bounce.
They lend you a rolling for the video.
Yeah, man.
Let's sort you out.
Get you straight.
Yeah, bye.
Hey, you're gonna make me say, bounce is my guy, you know.
Okay.
That's my guy.
You got
still.
bouncer, yeah?
I got interview with him still.
When?
Check it out
When?
still. The
Oh,
Blow
you
report.
You done it already, innit?
Yeah.
That's done, bro. Don't worry then.
Oh,
That shit's done. Like you
Let's
did
see.
it.
Alright.
Bouncer knows, innit? No matter what it is, man will always speak my truth, innit? Like, I still think with the dig that thing, like,
Yeah, allow
could
it,
be
bro.
handled better.
Yeah.
But he still gave man what you get me? He still squeezed as much from the talent as he could. You get me? My man got himself a yard. My man made him a mill, rare. You get me?
Who dig that got you on?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
he
come on,
got yard
bro.
and
I'm
that.
sure he done well.
It's
with
dig
it,
that
yeah.
that fumbled it at the end of the day, innit? Man went to glide, bro. You're a millionaire, bro. Why need to do that?
Yeah, but that's way later though.
But
That's
he
when I
wasn't.
did about
Yeah,
something,
but they stopped talking before.
Long
that,
time.
right?
Yeah,
long
way
time.
before that.
You made it sound like he left Bouncer in the yard and went on the guy.
No.
That's what you ended up-
Like, bro.
Like, don't do it.
But I think his dispute with Bouncer was because he was getting
shagged off some money somewhere.
the contract was in his favour.
Read your contract.
Yeah.
That is, yes.
Yeah, but don't you
But
think
then
it's
if you're
dark,
gonna get a
though?
guy
Fuck.
off the
Yeah.
road, yeah,
And you give him a bad
you're gonna get
contract,
him
that's
a
dark.
chain,
Yeah.
and you're gonna get him a yard. Clearly, he don't really know how to do stuff. innit?
That's part of the
Like,
swindle,
so
bro.
you're kind of taking advantage,
taking
and you're
advantage.
from where he's supposed to
Yeah.
be from. So you should be looking out more.
I'm not gonna say someone should have called it out because obviously enough people have in it, but I still feel like someone wasn't in DigDats corner to understand. Yo, like this is my man's contract.
Yeah.
But then again, Bouncer is that guy in his corner.
Yeah, he should
But
be, yeah.
He still made him peas.
Let me tell you something though. Let me
So
tell you
don't get
something.
greedy.
Broski, listen. The community that we're from, bro, it's dog eat dog, it's crabs in a barrel, yeah, all of that. The best thing you can ever do if you're a real guy,
Yeah.
if you're a real guy and you know how to generate funds,
Yeah.
let's have it right, yeah. Bounce, he's very intelligent,
Yeah.
yeah. Bro, I know people like that though. Man might be dyslexic and that, but you see when it comes to business negotiations,
they know how
and
to
that,
do business.
They know how to do business,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
most and foremost, he's a hustler.
Yeah.
Because 1 minute he's got boxing, 1 minute he's got an energy drink.
Yeah.
Which I don't think we've ever seen in the shop ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come out for a week, crates
yeah,
of it,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
I've
yeah.
never seen it, bruv. Yeah,
Yeah.
but fair play.
He knows how to generate
He
P.
he gives it a go.
Yeah.
What he does is he invests. Like he's a risk taker.
Yeah.
Like he's one of them people that gets an idea. He goes to. I know exactly what he does, bro. He goes to the people that invest. That he knows them already. They know him. He's probably exhausted, better than bro.
Yeah.
That they don't even rock with him no more because the energy drink they paid for it and it never came out.
Do you have a cryptocurrency or something?
Probably, bro. He's probably had everything. But that's why I say he's a hustler. Like he's one of them Jamaican brothers, innit? Where he just knows.
Oh, is Jamaican?
Yeah, I believe so. He's one of them brothers that just wants to grind. You get it? Because African people, they get the big up for that a lot.
Yeah.
But a lot of Jamaicans are like that too.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Jamaicans have built this country, bro. Get
I
me?
didn't know he was Jamaican. I'm gonna take it.
Is that a fake fact?
Huh?
Is it a fake fact?
I didn't know.
I'm sure he's Jamaican. I'm sure he's
I
Is
didn't
it a
know he was
drunk
Jamaican.
fact?
No, but you know, it kind of makes
It could
sense.
be-
It
it
kind
could
of
be a
makes
drunk
sense.
fact.
He could be.
But my point is, so it's
But
not a
yeah.
disrespecting us. He's a hustler, right? And what comes with being a hustler is that you're gonna, at times, try and make it work no matter what. And you gotta be very careful that you don't walk that fine line between being a bit dark and a bit out of order to other people by taking advantage whilst you're trying to make something work.
Whilst you're trying to
you
do
gotta keep your
business.
integrity a little bit, but business is weird because there's shrewd businessman,
Yeah.
and then there's like fair businessman.
Bro, I'll be real. I think successful businessmen, you're gonna do someone dirty.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
A lot of it comes with that, and
Yeah.
I believe that it's even proven from what's out there and that. Yeah,
Yeah.
there has to be a little bit in you
Yeah.
that is a little bit selfish, right?
Condo.
But if you look at, you spoke about Diddy a couple of times on this, yeah. We spoke about 50
hey,
Cent a couple of times on the
yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Both of them are very successful hip hop moguls, bro.
Yeah.
50 doesn't have as many people talking bad about him. 50, the people
what
that talk
though?
about 50 is his son.
Yeah.
After he spent so much on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have Tony Yayo and Lloyd Banks and all these man saying,
Crazy,
"Raw, you never
100
made
times.
man money. You never, bruv. He made them so much money, bro. He put just wear these trainers and I'll pay you weekly.
Yeah,
Because bro, even from Edmonton, Donny's talking about Tion, bro. E1
E1.
3x3.
Yeah.
He's saying that brother got him a 20 bag distribution something or for the verse or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, right. And then Amani from Take Risks is like, yeah, that's lit. He patterned you, bro. And he's like, yeah, but it weren't his money.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of
That's-
ungrateful shit.
that's
going
bad,
on.
man.
And
Yeah.
you know what? Like, you know what? I don't take nothing back what I said because I didn't say nothing that was rude to that man. But I didn't really look into that aspect of it. When the manager and the artist or the person that gets you the deal, sometimes, you know what I mean, you could be fucked up, no peas, and the
Yeah.
man gets you all these peas now, and now you're looking at your contract. Like, well, you know what? I don't really like this there.
Could've got more.
But would you have said this before? You got you the peas. You get me?
Now man wants to be, you know.
Yeah, that's
worth.
that's a cycle that kind of happens.
That
So
man
yeah, I
sorted you
did.
out.
Because
Yeah.
bro,
You
at the
run
end
with
of the
what
day,
that-
fam,
that-
if you're real, this is what I'm talking about being real and being a serious geezer, like a proper guy. If he was that guy, saw sense in the thing,
Yeah.
he should be happy that his guy generated money from someone else's pocket to give to him
Yeah.
instead of out of his pocket so that we're richer together.
Yeah.
Because now I've still got my money, but you got money, and then I'll get you money from them as well. And then our team's got more money.
Yeah.
But people, they don't do that. They watch other man's pocket and that, and they watch what they could have
But
got
I
instead
heard
of what they
even
did
back
get.
to the
and that.
Bouncer dig that thing. I heard Bouncer did
Yeah.
put his own P into dig that before.
Yeah, he did.
recouped it
He
all.
did.
You get me? So I
Yeah.
can't ever even say my man.
This is the thing, though. You know what? As an artist, sometimes that check you get is the only check you get.
Yeah,
So
see what I'm saying?
he bought a chain. But it's like, yo, where's my money, man? That song's doing that. You got to recoup. Yeah, recouped.
The recoups are set up.
Plus the money. This is what I gave you, but you got to make more back. I might have given you what?
Where's the interest, man?
I gave you an M. Let's say I gave you an M. I know you get no M. But you got to make back 3M before you start seeing money.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait there. I just, because
1.5
it's
You
mad.
also taking with rap, you gotta look the part too, man.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Man gotta have their chains.
No, I
So
understand,
true,
I
bro.
understand,
You
but-
got to have the chain. You got to have the watch. You got the...
My thing is that, right, if you've got like, you got little man and my man moaning, I'm not saying, bro, that you did them wrong, and I know he's probably gonna review this on his stream. Fine, but you know what you say. But the thing is, if you think about it, bro, there's no smoke without fire, bro. There's no way, bro, that you can just say, but I let him live in my house, brother, as your answer. That's what you keep saying. Oh yeah, but I let him live in my yard and that.
My little man was big from jail.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him in jail. He was doing all the bad things. You get me? And he was already doing. He was
Yeah, bro.
He
He's
could have
buzzing.
sided with me and got. He could have sided with me and got popping. Like, he could have sided with anyone and got popping. You get
That's
me?
it. So there's a line where I think like, boom, I know, like you
But where
say,
is he
shrewd
now?
business. Yeah, see, but shrewd business is mad because it's kind of like, cool, I made 700k. I'll keep 500k, you take 200k. That's what they do to people. But you're the talent.
Yeah.
But I generated everything.
Yeah.
But really, if you're getting in the game and you're not Sony,
Yeah.
remember, Sony, Universal, all of these companies, they get to hide behind the name of the company, not the individual. You don't hear about Tony Rare that fucking darked everyone with a deal at the top end and
Unless
shit,
you're really
and shit
in there and
down
know
the
what's going
hill
on.
and the manager. This is like ground level stuff, bro. He's from Norwood or whatever, Gypsy Hall. Well, signing man from Deptford and that.
Yeah.
Bro, just cut the peas in half or something, bro. Let's get rich together, bro.
Say that, man.
You think
I
it's
think
easy
so-
to
I
say
think
that?
it's so easy to say that, man.
But what's the problem when me taking 60, you take 40 and that? Where's
Because
them
you know what it
bills?
is,
Do you
yeah.
know what I
It's
mean?
like, bro,
At that level.
everyone has to kind of eat appropriately.
That's
innit?
eating, bro.
Nah, but it's like, bro, if I put in the work to make this happen, how many days and nights man's having meetings?
You don't rap.
Day on day.
The other
day
guy
on day.
rapped.
Yeah, obviously there's the talent and there's the businessman. But then it takes the businessman to make the talent pop.
And it takes the talent for the businessman to manage them.
Yeah, it does.
if you ain't got no
But man got to heighten that talent, make sure everyone sees it and make sure.
Yeah.
Can't sell nothing, they ain't got no product.
Bro,
Yeah.
try being a good shotter with no food.
Yeah. But you could be
Just the
a
line.
good shot with shit food.
Oh yeah, but you could. That's
You
true.
could be a good shot.
Yeah,
You could be shotting dog and still make mad
yeah,
pee.
you can stretch it 100%.
Allegedly.
yeah. Allegedly. You know what I'm trying to
Even
say?
that don't last long.
It don't, but yeah.
That's what I think. Yeah.
That's why it's not.
You know
Let
what?
me be honest. Your
Man,
first
start
batch,
clocking
you'll
on.
get the money.
Yeah.
You're lying,
And
bare,
the
bro.
customers are coming back.
Bare lying.
So you better
So
appreciate
let's
that
keep
one
it,
run you had.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what I'm saying?
You're better.
You know, even when
better run
they're,
off with the plug,
when they're
that's
even
it.
doing that in front of you, oh, bro, it's banging, trust me. Like, you start sales pitching them because you know it's shit, bro.
If I start talking too much, bro, you already know.
Man, call you back after 10 minutes.
And you
know
look
what?
at it,
Airplane mode. You get me? Airplane mode.
Like, yo, bro, what's this?
Airplane mode,
and
man.
they see him at the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah.
You get me?
Call
Nah,
me
bro.
2 days, man. I know you got it by then. Yeah, what's going
And then,
on, bro?
and then you tell them next time, you know what, I've got
Yeah,
the
I'll give you
feedback
extra next
and,
time.
you top up the bag, bro. Like, this is what
That was a
happens,
bad
bro.
batch.
Yeah,
Same
bro.
thing. You know, same thing.
I didn't even know.
It's different. This one's different.
Yeah, it's wait.
Same thing. Let's give it
I
a
promise you,
same
bro.
thing.
Different, bro.
Look, see this man here? Told you, bro.
At the end of the day, it's all a hustle, bro, is my point. And if it's all a hustle, just get rich together, bro.
Yeah.
But you know what? Not everyone's like that, bro.
I see
Yeah.
Diggity.
It's a crabs in a
I see,
packet barrel thing.
Diggity. I see him in dig that in Novikov, so he didn't look like he was missing any meals.
Yeah.
Literally, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man, but maybe he was, you know, he found a different profession because I don't know, he wasn't
His
really
friends in
putting
his
out.
ear, man. You know, like
His music was probably streaming up a bit by then, though, as well, you know. To be fair, because I don't think he did anything illegal.
Yeah, me neither.
I think he's streaming. His streams were going up.
Yeah.
How high and that?
It's like you said, it's probably just outside friends, bro. Just like, oh, raw, you're making meals. Like, how come you're not doing this? Or how come you ain't got
A lot of that, a lot of
Like,
that.
I think it's more that
A lot of that.
than anything. People that don't know the ins and outs, like you said, they don't know the back end, and you got to recoup and all that. So they're thinking, raw, you're on. I'm seeing you on TV.
Yeah.
You got 20
You're
mils.
performing, you're
Ooh.
rare.
And what you telling me? What you can't afford? You ain't got that, or what? You never got no bread, or
You know what you're
what
checking?
I'm
There's
saying?
only one rapper that's had a good run, you know, and that's Lions.
Yeah, well,
Nah, it's gotta be more.
He's gone Joe. Would you say that's a good run though?
I mean, like, but it's
That's
come
part
out.
of his, that was part of his mystique as well, though.
He's
Yeah,
come
that was
out.
kinda
He's
part of
come
the
out and he got
story.
the bag every time. Some
Yeah,
guys go
yeah,
jail and it's
that's-
over.
and it's
Yeah, that's
over.
part of his
Yeah,
story.
they don't come back
When
from
you
it.
look at-
When you look at his from his career from now to then, like I don't really think many people can compete with him. And there's been bigger
Kano?
rappers.
Nah.
Obviously, the acting.
Kano.
K.A.?
Listen, personally, yeah.
Beats and
Kano
bars.
is a legend
He
for
is
the
a legend,
for
yeah.
the scene, yeah.
That's a legendary
But,
cover.
like,
Kano in Scarface.
yeah, he's a legend,
Rewind
yeah.
one.
But when you actually
Rewind.
dissect his bars, yeah, it ain't nothing special.
Nah, he is special. His bars are special. But I don't think his career is as illuminated as Nine's, though.
I think Kano's sick actor, Scully, yeah. I
Yeah.
give him more
That's part of his
accolades
legacy,
there.
yeah.
I'll give him an Oscar, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily give him a Mobo. And that's just my opinion.
Nah, I would, though.
Know what I
But
mean?
I feel like
I'll give Dizzy a mobile over him.
Oh, all day, every day.
Yeah.
This is 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
What? You can't question that.
What do you mean I can't question
Boy
it?
in the corner. Boy in the
Boy in the corner.
Yeah, that's the last thing that everyone likes.
Bro,
innit?
that's art illmatic,
Bonkers.
bro.
You don't like bonkers?
More bonkers, mate.
He's ain't dancing me in that.
What's that one?
It was Calvin Harris.
What's that one?
got Calvin Harris out
What's
here.
that one?
Listen, don't act like when they came on and that era in the club, like when those tunes came on, there was that certain
Can't
era.
like Calvin Harris was lit them times though.
Well, he
He
was
had
lit,
a
man.
couple
Come
tunes
on,
out.
man.
He had a couple tunes out them
That's
times.
some bullshit.
Calvin
What
Harris
about
was Calvin
Showtime? That album, Showtime, was good.
That
Gotta make them respect me if it kills me.
Is that the one with that's the sound of the
more.
police?
Nah, that's the album after. That's where it fell off.
Is it
That's where he lost me.
Is it?
Dizzy, yeah, Dizzy. That's where he lost me, bro.
I think
After that, he just started rhyming words, bro.
Yeah,
Everything just
yeah,
rhymes.
yeah.
It don't mean anything.
Kano's a good barers when on the radio
Kano's G.
when he
He's
was at
G'd out,
that
bro.
radio station spraying bars.
Nah. Bro, he's cold.
P's and Q's.
Cold.
I would say P's and
Beats
Q's.
and bars, cold. Layer Cake mixtape, cold. London Town, dope. What's the first album called again? You know what I'm on about. Sweet Home, Sweet Home. Cold.
Yeah.
Kano's cold,
But then you
bro.
also got Kano, and then
Even
you know, the whole
140
Kano
Grime Street,
conversation,
cold.
You then got Getz, who's more of a legend to man. in
Yeah,
music.
but he's an offspring of Kano.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a fact.
Yeah, true.
That's a fact, bro. But anyway, it's irrelevant
See him
because
now.
you like because Dizzy and
See him
Kano.
now.
I'm not mad at people saying they're the best two ever that come out of the UK. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I don't think Kano.
Oh, watch him as eyes.
I don't think
I don't even
Kano.
know sweets.
I tried to break it, but I honestly don't think. And it's no disrespect to a man's craftsmanship. I just don't think Kano is like
From
one of the
town to
greats.
town.
He's one
From
of the
lamppost to
legends,
lamppost,
yeah?
we run the
And he definitely inspired people. But I don't think he's got anything significant.
Nah, his career ain't
for
that
us to
nice.
be
I know what I
like,
mean.
you get me? He
I'm
ain't
looking. You got
nothing
Oxide
significant.
and Neutrino. Again, they didn't have a
Come on,
career
I
like
think
that.
Bushkin's got more legendary than Kano, man.
Bushkin's a legend, bro.
Yeah, Bushkin's
Heartless
got
crew are a legend, actually.
bigger bars. Yeah.
We was with them the other day, D Gully's birthday. Fonty and Bushkin down the
Oh,
line.
is it?
Yeah, they clashed Rampage.
Yeah, man.
I think Rampage beat them, you know. And that they had them up still.
Look, Dizzy. He was the guy. Like, and he was the guy for a long time. You get me?
Dizzy's on both, bro. Big up
Kano
Arsenal, man.
was like the ladies' favorite. You get me?
Nah, that's
Sweet
what
boy.
he was.
Yeah,
he
the
was
sweet
cold
boy.
as well,
Yeah.
bro. But hey, bro, furthermore, because Nines is what you're saying as a career that we can highlight as like a dope career.
Illustrious
yeah?
career.
Who else we got? There must be others, bro, in England.
Potter.
Yeah, Potter's on a run. But Potter's still got more to go, right? Would you say? Or
I
is
think
it,
he's got like a couple classics under his belt already. That
Yeah?
if he retires now, he's good.
he's good enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's top 3 UK rappers ever. I'm talking about like rap, not
Yeah.
not crossover grime.
He's cold, bro.
Potter's cold,
Right.
man. Potter is cold. You listen to
Yeah.
Potter is cold.
You feel
Yeah,
the
you
bars,
Gigs,
man.
what about Gigs?
Yeah, gigs
Gigs
naturally.
is, bro, great
But
career.
obviously, it's just that one of them ones where
His career is kind of unfortunate because he's so dope and he's so like pioneering for the road rap thing,
Yeah.
but he's so early they had to fight all of the pushback, bro.
he's the reason why we're all here. Really.
Cancelled council concerts,
yeah.
blackballed, pause.
They're gonna
He was
start all
everything, yeah, bro. Like they try
Shows was stopping.
gang related.
Obviously, I'm not a fan of the new flow, but obviously, man always gives because obviously, bro, man's youngest of 4, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Giggs was that guy in my household. Bro. Yeah, I'm trying to say like that was him. He was him.
But he's got the accolades, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and he's got classics.
Yeah, he's got albums.
Yeah.
He's got big features. He's done the America thing and that.
Yeah.
He's definitely got
Naturally
accolades. Yeah.
Bro, Anthony Hamilton, bro,
Styles
P.
Them early ones.
Bro,
B.O.B.
He's done them all, bro. The legends out there respect him too.
Yeah.
You get me?
Because a lot of people in England are dope at rapping.
Yeah.
Like even like Margs was cold.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Margs is doing his thing now as a podcaster.
Yeah.
But he didn't have the like the the illuminated rap career that he
Yeah.
could have had.
Yeah.
Same with a lot of people, you
Prison
know.
though, innit?
Nah, but gigs and that went prison and that. That's what I'm trying to say. Nines and that went prison. So we got to stop doing that.
Yeah. It's an easy excuse.
Because
innit?
I think gigs, yeah, this is where you have to give him credit, bro. Gigs had all of the reasons and excuses to just knock it on the head and pack it in.
Yeah, he did.
Jake's, jail, shut down shows, blocked, no tickets, can't do this, can't do that, can't go America. You might as well just call it a day and raise your youths, bro, and just say fuck it.
Yeah.
Wankers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Tit jobs.
Yeah.
That's it. But he didn't. He just kept making albums.
Yeah.
He's got the most mixtapes.
Yeah.
He's got more mixtapes than everyone, bro.
Yeah. And he transcended like
Outworked
eras
everyone.
too, like.
He outworked people, bro. Because the
Yeah.
people that come from that generation, they didn't keep up, bro.
Yeah.
They
Facts.
didn't, bro. That's the truth. They didn't keep up.
Yeah.
I don't know why. People used the jail and that, but like you said, Scraps has been jail bear.
Yeah.
They're still popping, bro.
There's a very small amount of people though that can boast their catalogue still. In
That's
the
why-
UK,
that's why it's an
Nines and
interesting
Potter,
combo.
They can definitely like boast their catalogue. Outside of that, it's very like
Yeah.
I don't know who can really boast their
Really?
catalogue like that. Yeah, Skepta is there too.
Yeah.
Skepta, Nines and Potter, their catalogues
Yeah,
untouchable.
Skepta's career has been pretty solid.
man.
Pretty
Yeah,
solid.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
Reached
it
levels,
hasn't
innit?
really had any glitches in it. Like
Recreated
that.
himself enough times.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he
Skepta
elevates
definitely-
in different areas. He
Yeah.
produces as well.
Bro, man was on the YSL mixtape, bro. Like,
Yeah, I know.
YSL, fam. That's like new era, bro. Man's
YSL was
rocking
in
them.
like what Young Thug and that.
Yeah, he's on their mixtape.
Yeah, but
like
ain't-
Playboy Carti's album, bro.
He's on Drake's album.
Yeah,
Bro,
ASAP Rocky and all that. Love him as
ASAP
well.
Rocky
Yeah.
gave him his biggest hit, a UK brother.
Mm.
Gave him his biggest hit, bro. So man can't ever deny Skepta, especially
What?
Meridian
That's
thing
ASAP
too.
Rocky's biggest song.
Yeah, biggest song, billion streams. Skepta
Wow.
on the hook, you know.
I didn't even know that. You know,
People don't deep it. Skepta
that
on
sound
the
like a
hook.
DMX tune. That tune.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rats, the snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he even said it that inspired him.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Yeah. But a lot of the songs that we got, like, even I done a tune with Skepta, what's it called again?
You got
B.I.G.
Some, yeah, you got some tunes.
I'm
with them.
B.I.G. That's Hate Me Now.
Yeah,
Nas.
no, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
We listen to
I
it.
ain't clocked that,
Listen
you
to it
know.
now. You get me? I'm B.I.G. You can hate me now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stop
okay.
now. So a lot of it is inspired by what we
Something,
grew
yeah,
listening
yeah.
to. You get
Rhythm
me?
and that, the
Yeah,
flow.
yeah. Even when I make a beat, I listen to the beat and I'm like, yeah, I like that drum pattern. I'm gonna change the melody.
Oh, yeah, 'cause you started producing. Yeah.
So-
yeah. No, bro, but that happens.
Even the
Inspiration.
Skepta with the Flow Milli tune, Why I Lie, yeah.
That's a
his
tune.
verse on that.
I like that tune.
That's the Buster.
Yeah.
Buster with Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
Buster.
He took that flow, remixed it, because he said he was in the studio with Buster when he was making that. He's like, yo, I need to I want to replicate that flow onto this beat.
Gotta be careful with that stuff though, because you know there's people that get sued over it.
Yeah.
Because
But
they-
obviously he was in the studio Buster, so it was minor.
Yeah,
Because he put
his
anything
publicist.
out.
Man.
Yeah.
But I think if like,
It's happened to big rock people, you know, like where they like they make I can't remember the names of them. I saw it in a documentary where they make a song in like the 60s, and then Radiohead copied their song, but not copied it, used their melody,
Yeah, use this.
and then their song blew, and they was bitter, so they filed a lawsuit, and they had to.
yeah.
Like
a
it gets
couple
like
tunes
that.
like that where they've sung a different thing, but because the flow
Someone said
pattern
Ed
is the
Sheeran-
same,
Ed Sheeran
that you
done
can
that,
actually
innit?
change
Yeah,
it, and then you
yeah.
gotta change the keys, the notes, like certain things.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
So all that inspiration shit, sometimes you gotta be careful with it, but it's good for hip hop though, because hip hop is built off samples.
Yeah, facts.
There you
Like
go.
Cool Herc and them and that. That's what they do. Brucey B and that. They do the.
That's why I can't
saying,
hate
Alchemist.
on these TikTok youths that just heavily sample old tunes and that, bro. That's hip hop.
Yeah, I like
Like,
a good
bro,
sample.
you're meant to take something else and make it your own.
Yeah,
Even
bro.
though it's just a copy and paste, bro. That's hip hop, man.
Yeah.
Gigs and Skepta. Look out.
Look out.
Big tune.
Yeah.
You
I was in the
that-
video.
Yeah,
I was
that's what I'm
in the
saying.
video.
That's how I'm
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
out, bro.
yeah,
You
yeah,
man
yeah.
was in there. Meridian, innit?
Mm,
You, Birdie,
Yeah. Me, Birdie, Dan.
Dan.
All of them. Yeah, it was all out there that time. Still.
That's a
But
classic, you
It
know.
was shot in North and then they shot their part in
Peckham,
South. Yeah.
yeah.
So we had to.
They had snap with them and that. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gangster though, because I feel
That's
like
cold
I feel like Tottenham is like the Brixton of North.
You know, I was saying this to someone. Yeah. Like,
You know what I'm saying? So
Tottenham
it's like
is
gangster,
the,
that
is the
Peckham and
Harlem of
Tottenham.
North.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always say Brixton, but we're like
Nah,
the
because
Harlem
we're
of
in
North.
London. Nah, come on, bro. It's greasy over there, man.
All right, the reason why I say that is because
Brixton get money too.
yeah, but I'm not saying they don't.
No, I'm just thinking.
He's trying to hot you up, you know.
No, I'm just trying to
They
say,
don't,
bro.
I'm not saying they don't, yeah, but I'm saying
North and South beef now.
That's what I'm saying. Them
too far away, mate.
Yeah,
You're gonna bring that strap all the way down there. You're gonna get
the
nicked.
boxing fight.
You gotta go through the Blackpool Tunnel, St. Panda. You know what I mean? Go through the Blackpool Tunnel. There's no way that can happen.
Next thing you're getting stopped.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get stopped by it. It's long, man.
That's what Striker said about DigDats.
Yeah.
He said that.
Like man, from
He's
SE to West.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yo.
Broski.
That's mad. Have you ever been mad with someone? Yo, coming down. It's like, then you got hot, you turn around and think, oh, this is long. I'm going home. Well, Steve's let off now. Like, it's
Cool
crazy.
your thing, yo, bitch.
Yeah.
Yo, what you did?
Long. Bro, I'm saying, cool your girl, mate.
Sometimes you can be you can be angry, bro.
Long drives, bro.
Stay angry,
Bro, I'm telling you, when something's in
By the
your
time you
head,
get there,
and you're just there. Them long
fuming.
drives, them long drives could get,
Cause the
they
thing
make
is-
it worse,
No,
bro.
but the
Because now
thing
you're
is-
going over, you're getting madder and madder.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's why that's so tough though to have like Peckham and Tottenham in the video. That's
Yeah.
gangster, bro. That's
Yeah,
gangster.
no, that's big news.
It's so far away, like you
That's
said,
big
but
news.
it's so G'd out.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like,
I
Tottenham's
think-
gangster, bro. It's a serious area, bro.
For North London, yeah.
I mean, heavy.
Tottenham's had bare errors, man.
Tottenham's heavy
We've had
ends,
the
bro.
grime era, the rap era, the drill era.
Don't forget the road era.
Yeah.
That man's road.
But a lot of
Gangster.
North London rappers come from T.
Yeah.
You get me? And then Edmonton was
they were all
wasn't
linked to one
really
point, though.
getting its recognition. Like, but Tottenham was always, and then Edmonton even got a piece of it. You get
Yeah.
me?
Tottenham was the
Enfield
hub.
got a piece of it. Tottenham was the hub,
Yeah.
and then Tottenham, everyone
Well, that's
got
why.
a piece
That's
of it.
why it
from
was kind of called
the
North
heart of
Star,
it.
isn't it? Kind
I
of
think so, yeah, because it was all
Because it-
North linked up. So
Yeah,
there
but
was
it was
Edmonton
TMD
and
before.
Tottenham.
TMD was the man name, the road
Yeah,
thing, and then when they done
TMD.
North Star, I feel like they linked because they had is Buckhead or Popcorn? That's
Buckhead,
from,
Buckhead was from Edmonton.
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
trying to
Buckhead
say.
and
Yeah.
it was linked up with them and
Exactly.
And then, so they kind of tried to like make it all a
a North
union.
thing, yeah, which is a shame.
I don't know when it went wrong.
Yeah, but every area's gone like that now, bro. So it's not even just over there. It's a messy thing.
segregated.
Yeah.
But that's when there was order, I suppose. You get me?
Yeah.
True story. I remember when Dizzy and Wiley came to Edmonton to do a show. You get me? And then Buckhead just took the records off Wiley. You get me? You know what I'm saying?
Sad done.
What do you mean took the records of him?
Robbed him.
I think he wanted. I think he for something he just he
Wanted
wanted
dub
that
plate.
the dub plates.
Yeah.
I don't know for some that. All right, so I think he had some dub plate tune.
Yeah.
And it's a dub plate, but wherever Wiley goes, he's gonna play his dub plate. I think something, and then
Give me
my
that.
man got it off him or something like that, or something.
Yeah.
But that's what Buckhead,
You like that?
he was just. Oh, like he was I just remember I was young, so I'm just looking at a figure. You get me? A historical, not historical, a legend within the ends.
Yeah, definitely. North legend.
Like what
yeah.
we were saying, we don't know what they look like.
We just know.
We heard the
Yeah,
name.
it's
It was
the
like,
name.
that's Bucket. Oh, is that?
There he
is that what
goes.
Bucket looks
Yeah,
like?
there he goes.
Oh shit, that fucking hell, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, man. Big chain and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Averix, and I just see him like going on to Wiley. And I just see Nemzzz with Wiley. And I just think, okay, so I've got a different like outlook on this music thing and road thing because. Back in the day, before Roadman never used to write bars. Bro.
Nah, they didn't
used to
rap.
look at Music Man like it was an idiot
it was a
thing.
neat thing.
Yeah,
Swear done.
that's from that
Yeah,
era
100%,
there.
bro. Swear
And so whenever,
Definitely, bro.
so
Yeah.
them early rappers and all that,
Millions
I already know your story, mate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then my era,
Facts.
I would say my era, innit? And then we started to
Fucking
get
tit
into
job.
the music.
Tit job.
But
When I came round,
we
He's
changed
worse than me.
it all.
He's worse than me. He's worse than me.
When we came around
The
there.
man, the myth, the walking fucking sniff.
That's
Oh
what it
my
was. You get me?
days.
And then, but still, there's still man that think, you man do the music thing, you're idiots. You get
They
me?
still
There's
try to
always
style
a
man like
brother.
that, though, innit? Yeah,
There's
there's
always a
always
man
one.
that thinks, yeah man, they use it. But
Now it's the podcast.
back
now,
then,
you
it was
podcast.
really.
Yeah, that was the podcast.
That was the
Yeah,
reverse. If
podcast.
you're the cool guy, if you're.
But then C and all them man got it. Then North Star got into it, and then man were really outside doing their thing. You get me? Then they
100%.
came into it. You get me? But it was really grime. I think they saw it as an idiot thing more so.
grime.
Weren't really rap because
I
rap
always
was still.
wondered that though, because to
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
understanding it, grime was the bad you thing.
Nah, it was just. It was
Later on.
It was
Was it?
not later on.
I think.
I thought it was the early days.
Nah, it was just. It was popular culture, bro. The problem is when something blows to that extent.
Niki.
No, it's not leaky. It means that everyone's involved now.
Okay.
So it's not just
everyone's
the streets,
just
bro.
rapping.
Yeah.
Everyone had a grime
Kids in-
16
kids in-
coming into school,
Bro,
spitting their bars. When
Man
we
in
done
Southend
something-
had grime crews and that, bro. Come on,
And then,
bro.
like I said, they talk about machines and stuff, and you're like, you ain't
Yeah.
seen no machine.
Yeah, you
4,
look at
5.
that man like sharp, man.
Yeah,
Man said they got 4, 5.
38, that was Wiley's bar. 38, and all of that.
No, but in Wiley's, I know.
Grime man, rap
but in-
man used to hate grime man though, innit?
Some,
it?
yeah. But in Wiley's defense, bro, I know him and Paper Pabs have had their musical run-ins and that, yeah.
Yeah.
In Wiley's defense, he is a real dude.
Yeah.
Because he's someone that wasn't scared to go anywhere, bro. Even if he did get into an altercation and didn't work out and that, he would go anywhere, bruv, to push his music.
Yeah.
And I rated that about him. He never got too big for the hood.
Yeah.
And the problem is when you don't move yourself away from the hood when you get big,
Yeah.
there's a chance that someone's gonna try you, bro, because you got a name. Like Nipsey suffered from that, bro. Like he suffered from that, bro. Nipsey's gone because of that.
Yeah, Nipsey's thing was fucked, man.
Do you know what I'm saying? But like when Wiley, bro, bare times he'll just go lay low FM.
I think that was Nipsey.
What's the point in going
What's his
lay low
name?
FM, bro?
I think
Like,
that was
you could go
Wiley's
anywhere, bro.
problem with Wiley and Chip. They're both of their problems with Stormzy, innit? Like I was even gonna tell you, bro, when you asked me like topics, like bro, Chip's at Stormzy again, bro. Like it's mad.
When now?
Yeah, obviously the tune with Scorcher, you got
Oh, is
that tune talking
yeah.
to the function rhythm. Yeah, he's
Yeah, but
digging at
Stormzy
Stormzy
ain't
again.
replied to him, bro.
Stormzy's God, man. He's doing deals with McDonald's. He ain't watching that.
Nah, bro, you came
Big
up
man.
off grime, man.
That's
Respect the
it,
ting,
like-
man. Don't think.
Stormzy was
Because
never
enough
good at
man
grime,
have
bro,
gone
man.
clear,
He was
yeah,
never good at
and
grime.
fucked off the genre and where you're from, bro. Don't ever forget that you need to clash, bro. Don't run away.
He clashed
that
Wiley.
means
He clashed Wiley, though.
we're gonna
clashed
take
Wiley,
all
bro.
the respect. No, but bro,
He won.
like, Wiley weren't in a good space at that
But he
time.
beat him
innit?
though.
Who?
Stormzy beat Wiley.
Yeah, he did.
I just think the Stormzy and Chip thing is just a bit like,
Played up.
come on, man.
Leave it
You
alone,
think
man.
so?
Yeah,
I want
bro.
Stormzy to reply, bro, man. If he
Why?
does, yeah, we're gonna get a Kendrick Drake moment, bro. We need to see.
I would
man.
love to see that though.
Yeah.
I would love to see
know
You
that.
what?
can't run away
Yeah.
from a clash, bro,
I'd
man.
love to see
Like,
that.
man, we're still waiting on your reply, bro. It's
Brother,
years.
Stormzy's
Money,
brethren-
don't hide behind the
What's
peas.
Stormzy's brethren's name? Murky
Flips.
Flips. Yeah. He said, "Listen, bro, stay away from that. You." That's what
Why
he said.
though?
Because when he goes to the Shell station,
Yeah.
it's long.
yeah.
That's what he said.
Facts.
I don't. He didn't say this, but he did say this. I know he said this.
Yeah.
Stay away from him, bro. Just
Yeah,
carry on
Don't
making
talk
hits.
too much.
Yeah, make your album.
But Stormzy can bar though. Like, he can clash. So don't run away from the
Nah,
clash.
it's
bro.
true. On any day,
'cause it's
anyone should be able to give it. Like, you know.
And you
what I'm
came,
saying?
and my thing is again,
May
you
the
came
best
up
man
off
win.
grime, bro. Don't fuck off the genre, bro. Because that's why now, like, I grew up on the Stormzy
He was never
era,
really
bro.
grime though, bro. So
No, he was. Bro, Wicked Skingman freestyles, bro. You can't say you're not
but
grime.
He touched grime, but grime was done by then, bro. I'll be honest.
No, bro.
You
Nah,
know
bro.
how-
That was the resurgence,
Nah,
bro.
it's done, bro.
you know-
Him, AJ Tracy, they were bringing grime back again and
Nah,
whatnot.
they were just doing UK music.
But man are quick to bring money into it and be like,
They were just
I'm
doing UK
balling,
music.
I don't have to do that no more.
Don't
But
do
one
that.
thing that would draw him out is if Chip done a video with Maya Jama in the back. That would draw him out.
Dame Dash and Mariah Carey vibe, like
Yeah.
that, with the- get in the
Niggas
whip,
hate
baby.
that shit. They like,
Close the door. Get in the whip. Yo,
trust
that's what I do
me,
in the
that
door.
would draw him out. Not because because
Ego.
That would tick him off still.
That would tick
Ego,
him off.
ego.
Ego. It's music, innit? You got to play to a man's
Yeah.
ego.
Come on, man.
Oh, man.
Well, so you reckon Stormzy could spin Chip?
No chance in hell, bro.
You just made it sound like
No,
he
no,
was
I
a
want him
pervy
to clash
pervy
Chip.
opponent.
I don't want him to run away. I don't want him to run away. I just don't want him to run away. Because I think it's healthy for the culture, bro.
Bro,
if they clash.
if you're telling me you don't see Stormzy having a chance,
At all,
then you're
bro.
literally just waiting for man to just run into the lions, then
he
they get
just said-
chewed up.
He just
Okay,
said,
cool.
we need to see this for the culture.
If I want to see a clash, I want
set
at
up,
least
guys.
both
He's setting up.
sides.
He's trying to set
Yeah,
up.
bro.
It's like real North,
If I want to see a clash, at least both sides, I have to feel like, okay, this could go on. If I know my man's gonna slap, man,
Yeah.
Just leave it.
there's no point, cuz.
Oh, don't back away, man.
You know what
Don't
I'm
back
saying? Just wanna see a
away,
slaughtering,
bro. Like, I swear down, man. Stormzy needs to reply to my man, bro. That's how you're gonna get the culture back.
I'll be honest,
Because
the
right now,
best
man's
thing
not
you can do
listening
is
to
just-
Stormzy.
He could
Respect
shock.
him.
Yeah, he could shock everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Because if he does,
He shocked me with Wiley.
Yeah. Like, bro, Chip
he
brought
shocked
all
me
of them
Wiley.
grime legends on stage, bro. Grime C. Savior and that.
Yeah.
Was
Was you there, Pabs?
I think it
Bro, man was there,
You're a
bro.
grime legend, though.
I was there,
Why
bro.
weren't he there, though?
oh, I said he got
Yeah.
fight in front of you.
No.
Nah, he said I was there. He said I was there.
Whose show was it? Chip's show?
Chips, yeah.
Yeah, he's from North.
Okay.
I said something about Chip on one of these shows.
Really?
And then, I can't remember. I said something like, I think I was on RTM, yeah.
Oh.
And then I was talking about Stormzy.
Yeah.
And then I was talking about Stormzy,
Yeah.
My Jam, and I said, My Jam ain't all that. better. And then man asked me my opinion, innit? Like,
they do that in one of the questions. My Jammer or Alicia Dixon.
No, but he just said, my Jammer and Stormzy back together. I don't go, so I was like, bloody hell, I don't know why it's with her, really. But then, but not to say she came over here, I would say no. I'm just saying, you know, Maya, hey baby. But I was just saying that, and then he goes, oh, they want to piss off Stormzy. I goes, I don't care about piss off Stormzy. You think I'm Chip? You think he can turn up at my yard and then boom, 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 boom. And I just said that, you know, that's just where I'm from. That's just what we say. We just reference it back to whoever he thought he was bad for, and I'll be like, I'm not Chip. You get me? And then Chip came in my DMs and was like, I said, I'm not gonna call police because I thought the police was getting called. I don't know if police were called, but you know, it was recorded and it was put on the internet. So to me, that is like, you know, you're putting it.
You're putting it out.
He didn't do it though, did he? A girl did, I think.
Well, alright, cool. But you could tell him, you know, don't do that because it's gonna mess up my name, innit? But whatever. That was my take on it. And then Chip came in my DMs. It was like, for the record, I didn't call it were the police thing safe. And he put the pause there, you know, like the emoji pause.
It's his logo,
and it's for right, man, nigga really found them pause in the emoji thing. Like, I didn't even know they were there.
Man found the pause emoji.
You know what I'm saying?
He was digging in them icons, boy.
No, but that's his logo, isn't it?
Yeah.
A paw.
But I honestly don't have no ill feelings
Didn't
towards
need to do
Chip.
the porno.
I'm just documenting
what's
already been there.
what's there. And I think with a lot of the game, like, people don't like you having their opinions on. I had to really like not bother about people talking about man and all that. Just laugh
that's how
it
I
off,
am, bro.
you know what I mean?
Chat
Like,
about me, go do it.
People can chat regardless.
I don't care,
but
bro.
a
Honestly.
lot of people don't really like that and all that, and you know. But it's never gonna be anything more than just little banter on the internet.
bro,
You get
exactly.
me? But I got
It's
no ill will towards him.
because
at all,
in
man.
North,
He's a good rapper, man.
in North, like, you are someone, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the thing. Your brothers as well are somebodies, bro. Your cousin, somebody. You're in the lookout video with Skepta and that because you needed the man them in that one because Peckham got the man them in their bit. So we need the North tugs. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Come on, bro, man. Press T, legend.
Yeah.
Big H, Supergram legend.
So it might be it's coming from a.
It's coming from a reliable source.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, definitely.
You get it? No, I'm not really want to hear that shit.
Yeah, I get it.
And you know what? In his defense as well, the police thing, maybe like that part, because he didn't say anything else.
Yeah.
He probably just thought, bro, I ain't no snitch, bro.
Yeah.
Even if you think you're better than me, that's
credibility
fine.
kind
But
of
I'm
thing.
not no snitch, bro. You get it? So I hear that. But at the end of the day, bro,
It's all love.
Chip went to man's school and that, bro. So I got bias.
it's Paper Pabs, bro. Paper Pabs is always gonna be.
Chip was at my birthday party.
Yeah, see,
I
there you
had
go.
a surprise birthday party. Chip was there.
So it's never a thing like that.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
This was before this, but but yeah,
That's
but
why he
it's
was
like-
disappointed.
This was upset.
But you know, it's all. But it's the game. It's too sensitive, man.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? I could say that to you know what I mean. It's just too sensitive, man.
Bro,
but
I'll be
yeah.
honest. I get a lot of DMs as well,
Yeah.
and I don't reply.
Oh, swear down.
I just like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's from UK as well, bro.
Bro, I'll see
People
you when I
too
see you,
sensitive,
bro. I see you when I see you.
And when I see you, it's blessed anyway.
And if it ain't,
It's
it ain't.
always
What's the
blessed.
difference, bro?
Yeah, ain't it? What you gonna
Fucking
do?
hell, mate, yeah.
Because it's a bad look on you if you try to do a punch up.
Nah, I
because
get
now-
if we could do that.
I am beyond any of that shit. You get me? I swear, like, you get me? Like, and if I always say this to people, if I ever had ill will towards someone, like, this is the last place I'll say it. This would be the last place I'm like, when I see you, that would be the last
that might be
place
the
on the
one,
camera. You get me? I just feel that's just like, come on, man. This ain't, what do you call it? No jumper.
Yeah,
You get
check
me?
that one.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Where man are going to be scrapping on camera and that.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
messy
crazy.
and that.
In the wrong profession.
Therefore.
1 second, I think
But
that's
yeah,
me.
I need to fucking use the toilet, bro.
Yeah, we out. We're gonna
Yeah,
wrap
we
up
out.
there, man. The screen told us we out.
Yeah,
yeah,
said,
me.
yeah, we're done, man.
Long
Too much
episode.
real talks, man.
Trust me, dog. Pabs,
You thought it was touchscreen.
Innit? Yeah.
Me too. Yes, my bro.
Uncle A, you know.
Always a bless.
Nah,
Always bless.
But hey, check it though. Get out of the way the camera on your tit job. Hey, listen. Let's wrap it up here. Where can they go find your new works, bro?
With me, my new works, Block Report. So on the Block Report channel, that's my platform. Just interview UK rappers, well, UK street rappers, UK drill rappers, grime rappers as well. I'm about to get novelists on soon as well.
Yeah.
Get me novelists, my guy and that. So obviously I just take a trip to all of their trenches, man. I interview them there, innit?
Yeah.
So next I got Desi.
Be careful,
Desi
yeah?
off me. Yo, bro, can't lie. A couple times, bro. A couple rappers told me, yo, this time is not the best time to come in. So it's just like,
Hear it, bro.
But yeah, that's me still. Flashy Sillah on everything.
Yeah, man.
Oh, sick.
You saying Mr. AI, where they gonna find you?
Wait, go on my Spotify, man. I've been loading up 4 tunes in the past 6 weeks. I've just been spearheading them.
That's
you get
proper
me?
cold.
And I've been doing a lot of AI videos for them. So just stay on my Instagram and you can see all the AI videos and all that. Because I'm on some AI shit now. Because I ain't giving no more money to these engineers,
Pabs
video
in the
directors
buildings.
and all that. You get me?
Innit?
Come on.
Get straight.
Biggest scammers right now.
Trust me,
Yeah,
trust me.
fucking Pastor Toby. hey, what?
I'm gonna make one of those videos
That's
too.
Pastor Toby. Hey, blood, you can
Trust
just
me.
bear man.
Pastor Toby,
What?
cuz.
Yo, yeah, me. But yeah, man, what you say Airz, man?
Yeah, man.
Where they can find you, man?
Well, obviously, Airz_12.
Yeah.
You know how it is, man.
done, no?
We were here, man.
But yeah, man, big up, man. Them love and respect,
love,
man.
always,
man.
always,
man.
always.
Come on.
Love family.
Yes,
Cool.
always.
Love.
Yes,
Let me hang, man.
Boom.